Hello there everyone, and welcome back. It is time for something completely different as part of my New Year's resolution, which I have just made up right now, or at least in preparation for this video. It decided to do more of different type of contents, more of different type of playthroughs. Ideally, ones that are challenging, as much as I did enjoy playing the campaign of Battle Sector, it started to snowball in my favor really damn quickly, and probably was not really all that enjoyable with how anticlimactic that ending was, goddammit. I just sniped down the Hive Tyrant and the campaign was over. I really am in need of some real challenges, and what better way to start off and trying to get into Battle Brothers, since I have only played this game for maybe about 2 hours, way back on Early Access or the original release. I don't know if it ever was in Early Access, but if it was, that's when I played it. And I didn't bother getting the DLC since I'm not entirely certain how long I'm going to be playing with this game. But if this first playthrough has a nice experience to it, if I have a good time with it for a nice second attempt, especially when I eventually die, then I am definitely going to look into grabbing more of the DLC to kind of add a little bit of variance. But right now I don't think that's all that necessary, I'm hoping. Either way, what is Battle Brothers? Well, basically it's kind of it's just a, well, as I hinted at with XCOM, it's a challenging game where you have to hire, or you're managing your own mercenary company, hiring crew, equipping them, level them up, trying to keep them from, manage their quirks, I suppose that happens as they take damage among other things, and just build their story throughout the world essentially. I don't know if there's like an end goal. There is an ambition for your company, but I don't know what that actually involves. I do know there is endgame type stuff, which means there's going to be massive invasions or massive wars going on, which we'll probably see when I am prompted for, yeah, these late game crises. I'm sure, from what I understand, there's a lot more as we unlock the DLCs, but with that said, we're just going to leave it random, since who knows if we're even going to get to the late game crisis. And I haven't even really put much thought into an actual company Battle Brothers name, which a little bit unfortunate, since the last thing I want to do is spend a whole lot of time actually coming up with a damn name, since that's probably one of the worst things I'm capable of. I spent a month preparing, was it mods and everything for my last XCOM 2 playthrough, and when I had 40, was it starting rookies, and having to name and customize all of them, it took a lot of time just, well, even then, it was more generic names, a lot of them, I guess, to be fair. Either way, what banner do I like? What banner do I like? I think it was the first one, the Crusaders. But what would fit for a mercenary company, though? That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. Something that fits with the knightly banner? Beacon. I'm looking at the lantern and thinking if I can fit something themed around that. Flame Wardens? Nah, I don't think I like that. I like Wardens of the Flame. It's a little bit long, though. I don't want to go with Flame Wardens. Wardens of the Light, that sounds too noble, especially since we are a mercenary company, to be fair. Who knows what down and dirty things we would do. I think for a time being I'll stick with Wardens of the Flame. I don't want to be too high and mighty, because again, we're probably going to be doing some down and dirty things. And I'm just going to keep everything on medium for a time being. I think I can manage beginner really easily. I understand the mechanics really well. Let's at least have a little bit of a challenge, and the only thing I'm concerned about with these challenges is if it's reasonable or unreasonable. I really did like how the difficulty scaled with XCOM 2, but if it's just a ridiculous stat boost or numbers advantage, then that can easily ruin the enjoyment for me, as it does encourage a lot of cheesing that way if it gets too oppressive in some senses. So we'll start off with Veteran and see how that works out. And I already did the tutorial. I have a good grasp on what to expect. At least I did the tutorial to remind myself what to do. But otherwise, just about everything is kind of blind a little bit. You soak in the cool morning air. As the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Seven, the Merciless, Wilrech, and Albridge, with whom you fought before side by side in the shield wall. You are the commander now, the leader of the Wardens of the Flame. As you travel lands, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will have never picked up a weapon before. Maybe they are desperate, maybe they are greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die on the battlefield. But do not be discouraged, such is the mercenary life, and the next village will always have new men eagerly looking for a new start in life. I just find it interesting since I'm the leader of this company and I'm taking no part in this battle. But the very first thing that happens in the tutorial is the original captain gets his head cut off. In some sense, I kind of would like if my leader was in the army, but of course, who knows what would happen with how easily you could just get killed in that sense. Either way, the lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the roads. Wild beasts roam the dark forests, and orc tribes are restless beyond the boundaries of civilization. There are rumors even of dark magic being at work, the dead rising from their graves and walking again. There is plenty of opportunities to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages and cities all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. Kind of exploit too, I imagine. Your men look to you to give a command. They live and die for the Wardens of the Flame now. So long as we pay them, that is. Now, only thing I'm concerned about is maybe the music might be a bit too loud. Can I at least tone that down just the tiniest of bits? Because that's a bit of a bad theme I tend to have sometimes, where the audio is either too loud, too oppressive, and sometimes it kind of ruins the stream a bit. So I think I'm just gonna make it a little bit quieter just to be safe. Now, I'm pretty certain I only got the base 3 guys as we did for the tutorial, is it? Yeah, spear and shield, axe, and then a crossbow. And then how much gold do I have to work with? I believe it was 3,600 before, which hopefully should be enough to get started. And what does the lay of the land look like? Maybe I should have changed this to be Fog of War. Although that may not be necessary, because you figure growing up in this area we would have a good lay of the land. It's just if I'm a common or foreigner to this land, maybe then I can roleplay it as not knowing anything going on. Otherwise, let's see. This is the only place we have to go to. I honestly don't know if the Watchtower Workshop... Yeah, that's something I'm not sure about, if going here actually does anything for me or not, since I'm not seeing an icon. Or if going to Blackenstead influences that or not. Either way, let's go into town, see about a few hires, and then look for some missions. Ooh boy, you're pricey, but you're already leveled up to be fair. You probably are worth your clout. And let's see, traits. Used to long and tiring travels. I wonder ultimately how I can take advantage of some of these traits. Fisherman, used to physical labor. Caravan hand, although he's a little more pricier, so I'm probably not going to consider him. I'm thinking of maybe 5 or 6 in my roster, ideally. Just gotta be careful of the cost. And I can try out, which I believe unlocks some of their traits, which could be important. And I guess trying out is 40 gold, is it? I don't think I have the convenience to just spend the money as I would. Especially if I'm planning on getting them anyway. Let's see, what's your trait? Although, just so I know what I'm aiming for. Good initiative, so he can always strike first. Good spirits, he's a good one to have. He is in good spirits. I don't know what the background is going to influence, though, besides maybe their starting stats, if I had to guess. Either way. Let's see, he's got some range skills there, even though his stats may not complement it compared to, let's see, Albrecht here. And I'll have to see about changing their names at some point, but I don't know what they'll want to change their names to anyway. But let's see. You are a good range one. Yeah, you are decent range as well, which makes me wonder what's the point of you having stars and ranks in this. It's a few things I'm not sure about. They make it sound like he's good at range, but his stats say otherwise. Oh, range defense too. He's got... His range defense is really nice for not having a shield. Which, how much is this increasing by? 15. Oh, we'll do fine in the first few sessions. I'm just trying to make sense of these stats right now, Black. How to best optimize them, since the one person I just recruited is supposed to have a few ranks in his ranged, but it still leaves a lot to be desired at the same time. Either way, let's at least get 2 more. I'm aiming for around 6. Let's see, Randolph, Fisherman. You're expensive. Let's see, what did that say? You were a retired soldier. Interesting. Trying to live the good life of a mercenary, huh? Well, sadly, I can't afford you. I quite literally can't. Now, we will get Alvar. We'll just go with the cheapest we can get, and 1 more. He has 3 good soldiers and then the rest being meat shields, huh? That's kind of the idea. I don't know what kind of range weaponry or good damage dealing weaponry I can have, but I at least want 3 people, maybe 4, to have shields to kind of soak all the hits. Just going to be a little bit pricey. Although now, let's figure out what kind of traits they have. You're pretty decent. You're clumsy, and you're actually better range skills despite Wolf having the training, which is amusing. And you have the net to start off. Okay, so that's what the background probably implies. Maybe some of their starting equipment. Otherwise, what else you have? Oh, that's just due to their attitude. I thought it maybe was part of their traits. But no. What about you? Ooh, you're a bleeder. We don't want you in the front line, and you're actually pretty good at range. That synergizes pretty well, I want to argue. Give you a ranged weapon, and you don't want to get in the thick of the fighting and resolve. I'm gonna have to see what resolve does as we get in there. Yeah, his likeliness to break. Okay then. So he could be incredibly stalwart, or he could just panic at the first opportunity. This is going to be amusing. I look forward to it. But these are our 3 that we do have nets. And what's the range? 3 tile range, good for snaring people. 25 fatigue. I think I want them with my archer group. Anyone who has a range weaponry might be good, although it looks like the crossbow is 2-handed. I'm just trying to think, who would I equip the nets for? But I guess ultimately that'll come down to what kind of equipment we have to get. Let's see. Harbor. Oh, no, harbor. Okay, there we go. I could change the look. It better not cost me. Not that it really matters. That would be amusing if that actually does something for their traits, if we can make them more stylish or get better appeal. But I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe after the stream I might dip into it a little bit, depending where we stop. Temple, that's for healing and salvation. We already got the hires. It doesn't look like we have a blacksmith though. And I don't think I want to spend money to sail yet. Unless this place is completely screwed. Alright. See you after a bit there, Black. Hopefully we'll survive by then, but without a doubt I want some gear. I almost want to pay around for the men, because after all, we're a brand new company. This is a cause for celebration. And then, let's see. Old rules of the day, full of treasure, he said. A long way northwest. Well, we don't have to worry about that for now. I will help with that. I do need equipment. Oh wait, I can get it in the marketplace, can't I? I was thinking maybe I had to find a blacksmith or something. Without doubt, I want 2 shields. And I don't think there's a way I can repair this damaged one, is there? Well, they're the exact same type, so I don't think I honestly care, unless I'm really tight for cash. That's gonna give me my 3 shield units. I just need proper weapons now. Which I do have a spear. And which honestly makes me wonder, especially with the discount on this spear. They all look the same, but it is in need of repair though. I'm just wondering if all these spears are the same qual. Oh, it's due to how degraded it is. That's why it's cheaper. I am wondering if I want to just go with a spear wall formation. How useful is that though? Because I know there is an ability to keep them back if they charge me, and I get a free attack as a result. Oh, and it gives me extra range, I think, too, does it? Doesn't want to tell me here, though. I am genuinely curious, though, if that works out. Although, I don't have that convenience to just buy what I want. We need armor, at least 2 more decently equipped armor pieces for my front line. Leather tunic. Not gonna get that. So that's for 2 new recruits. Let's see. Linen tunic, sackcloth, and then some headpieces. Although I think they already have headpieces, do they? No, they do not. Alright, so that settles it. We get 3 more headpieces there. And then don't know what other essentials I need besides, of course, food. And I don't think I need much armor for my range guys if it goes well. Keyword if. Now, I'm down to 1,000 gold about. Tools and supplies, that is expensive though. 20 tools and supplies to repair weapons. And speaking of which, I never bought weapons yet. Let's see how we're looking on the roster. Oh, you already had a tunic. That was kind of silly. They already have decent armor. I do. Well, that just means I have replacements then. Absolute worst case, actually, you're decent range. Let's give you the fragile headpiece. Who is going to be my front line? Probably you, because you already have that melee defense, which hopefully the shield help complement. That puts you at 20. And even then, Savan has you beat, despite your training. Now I need 1 more candidate. Which is probably going to be you anyway with the shield. Oh no, you got the accuracy, don't you? So put that back in your bag, or in our inventory. Switch over. Let's see, we want you to have the best armor possible for your frontlineness. 30 hit points. So you are fine. I could store a net in a bag. Yeah, there's something I didn't consider. It's gonna cost me a few action points, but... In certain situations it could be useful. I just gotta get my formation figured out. If they're not in combat, snaring someone could be good, especially if they're running away. I just now need the weapons. Let's see, that's the cheap headpiece. They're all set. Now, do I get the 2 spears? I like the idea of going with the spear wall formation that has some synergy, but price point could be important, and if we're likely to fight our brigands in that, I'm gonna have to consider what they might be bringing. Yeah, because these spears are pretty pricey. I think I will chance at least 1 more, just so I can use the spears for covering my flanks, maybe with their additional reach. If anyone tries to sneak past behind me. And then we'll have the club in the middle. And that puts me with 800 gold. And I don't know how long 6 days is ultimately going to last. That's a bit of a problem. But I don't think I'm going to be going too far away from the settlement to be too concerned with that. Now, who's going to get to be the spears, guys? 57, 53, 51. Whoever has the best defense is going in the middle. 25, 23, 17, 15. So congratulations, Seven, you are staying in the middle. What's the better equipment for you, though, with that said? Because I think I'm giving these other two the spears for covering my flanks. In case someone tries to go around and attack my range units, and with that said, I didn't get a ranged weapon for you yet. If I can even get one. Maybe I can get some soaring weapons. I do get a hatchet, but unfortunately it does not look like I'm getting ranged weapons yet. So we'll keep you with the bludgeon, we'll get you a buckler. You'll kind of be my wild card for the time being. Oh, you do have javelins. They are one-handed though, and they're pricey. Not gonna do that. Not yet. Maybe after a successful mission or two. But I think what I'm gonna do is have you be the support and wild card then. Just cover my flanks if anything goes wrong, and you do have the bandage for possible bleeding. I'm thinking Randolph's going to be hanging in the back, and as I already said, maneuvering and trying to fill the gaps. Although with that said, this does affect fatigue, but I want to give him whatever has the most armor points in if we have it to spare. Now, I think there's not much more to do. What contracts? Well, I guess we're gonna have to look at them and see. Raymar the Wise got his feet up on his table when you enter. He puts his hands behind his head, looking a little too relaxed for your taste. Good tinglings, captains. What say you have a leave from all that killing and dying? Oh, is this a convoy mission? He raises an eyebrow at your response, which is precisely none at all. Huh? I figured you'd jump at the opportunity. No matter. It was a lie. I need you to take a certain package to Tostig the Burgomeister, a fellow residing in Himmelstad. This cargo has undoubtedly garnered some ill-intentioned eyes, which is why I need your men watching it for me. If you're interested, which you should be, let's talk numbers. Sadly, I have no idea where that is, but it sounds like we're going to be going to another town. Let me have a look where that might have been. Okay, it's way over to the east. I think I want something that's not too much travel until I can get this money situation. Oh, and skulls. I gotta keep an eye on skulls too, so we'll stick with the one skull, whatever it might be. A dog is snoring at the feet of Walram of Blackenstad. He leans forward to gently pet the hound behind its ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, sellsword. For solving problems. You nod. It is true after all, even though we haven't done a goddamn single mission yet. Good, good. I have a task for you. A simple one. Something of great value to me has been stolen. My ceremonial staff. Uh-oh. I need you to track down those who stole it, kill them, obviously, and then bring them back. What is this worth to you? He opened the palm of his hand. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. You are to receive 300 crowns when the contract is done. He doesn't seem like a trustworthy fellow. I think the smart thing would be to get payment in advance, and at least it gives me a little more breathing room. And I lost 10 goals because of that. Which, I think I'll live with that. Probably be a little more strict, but he's likely not to. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out in the bartering. Especially understanding the tolerance of some of these people too. Follow the tracks near Blackenstad, return ceremonial staff. Okay, accept the contract, we got the money. We have provisions, which 2 provisions per day and they last only... The provisions are going to expire in 6 days. Oh wait. Oh, you use 12 provisions per day. Oh, because I have 6 people, never mind. That should be fine. That should be perfectly fine. Now, the only problem is which tracks do I want to follow, because clearly these are tracks. I don't recall seeing them before. Which probably means this is the right way to go. And see where to go, and be mindful of the time of day. And hope they don't lead me astray with that said. 7 thieves. So this could be a tough battle there. I am... Uh-oh. There's only one of them, but the fact there's only one of them is what scares me more than the fact it's not actually human, if I'm honest. Hello there, Setos. I do have a good idea what to expect. It's just the difficulty here is probably going to be the fact I am slightly outnumbered. Brigands. Just your employer had thought. They look scared. Presumably understanding that Wolram and Blackenstad well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. If I can get them to panic, that could help a lot. But I am outnumbered. Uncertain of their equipment, but... Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's all. Yeah, that's all 7 of them, alas. Alright. Now, the big question is, how do I want to approach this? Because I don't know how this hill is going to work to my advantage. I am contemplating having one of my shield wall players, or yeah, one of my shield wall members up here. Thinking it might give them a little bit of defensive advantage, and then I can maybe use my crossbowmen and everyone to attack the top. It's just... Oh, that's something I didn't consider. I could prearrange the order of my troops, which is something I didn't do. Not that I'm probably going to want to shoot at this range anyway, am I? Wow, actually a decent chance to hit, and you have no shield. Unless I have a better opportunity to hit someone up here. I'm really contemplating going up here, because then I can use the shrubs and maybe the hills a little bit of cover. Yeah, I want to believe it's an advantage, especially for aiming, I think. It does give me advantage. But I think I want my shield guys up here to help protect them, because they're going to be taking a lot of hits while I deal with these guys. And he does have armor. They all have armor, to be fair, except for you. But you're... Oh, you do have a shield, though. Oh wait, none of them have shields besides this one guy. Which means I could kill him quickly. Yep, friendly fire, I am perfectly aware of that. It's just understanding how likely it is to have friendly fire. Because without a doubt, with no one in front of me, that should not even be a possibility here. It should not. And I got a good hit there. I am really happy with that start. And let's see. Since they are also humans, I want to assume they have only 9 action points themselves. 1, 2, let's see, 4, 8. They can only realistically move here, so I should be safe reloading and then moving. Just gotta be careful of fatigue, which I do drop, I believe, 15 a turn. So I did a poor job getting my positioning all set up. But if these guys aren't going to do anything, they're not really going to suffer from fatigue all that much. Although, I think I'd rather have Alvar go up there. Let's see. And this is what I was ultimately thinking with my spears. Yeah, the two-handed weapons. Let's see. Which one's two-handed? They have one spear. Yeah, there's the thug. He's the only two-handed one, which is why I kind of want to... Never mind the fact I'm outnumbered. That's part of the reason why I want to have as much defenses as possible. Because I'm dealing with numbers. How can I focus him down safely, though, without having 3 others jump me? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are going to get in reach. Do I really want to shield wall? Do I want to spear wall right away? Because that can be a little bit random. They are likely going to reach me, though. I could also wait conservatively, but having the initiative is going to be important, because I think that changes their turn order as well. I'm just mindful of the fatigue it might cause me, especially if it does nothing. We'll give it a try. Huh. Interesting, so I figured they could move more. That was only 6 action points worth of movement. Yeah, I can understand the axe being unpleasant, especially if I don't have head armor or a shield. And you are just a buckler. I am fine with you waiting, because you're gonna kind of help cover where I'm weak and maybe dive at where I'm strong, so I'm gonna have you wait. Okay, there's something I learned. So that's gonna burn all your action points. I cannot shield wall. That's a bit of a problem there. That's the only thing I don't like, is I'm not gonna be able to spear wall this. So I'm gambling on the high ground, giving me some advantage here. Axe guy is yet to move, which is the one thing that scares me. I really want to wait with Wilredge here to see if I can get the killing blow on this guy. Because otherwise, actually, because the other alternative is to be on the high ground, which I want the shield to be. And then the other guys are also out of my way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 6 action points. I can't do it the way I want. Unless I go up here. I don't want to leave them vulnerable to get attacked by multiple people is what scares me. But if I wait, then I can react to where their hatchet goes. So this should have them marked. I'll have the high ground to help a little bit there. Just a question of, do I shield wall or try and go after him or not? Because there is a really strong chance my crossbow and then Randolph could maybe kill him. Maybe. Just depends on how, well, there's still a lot of armor to go through. Oh, I can't actually hit him. Okay, that's interesting. Did not plan this out. I figured it was adjacency, but that's probably the height affecting that. Alright, shield wall is, and hopefully they can get in the thick of it. Okay, you are a threat. Sadly, my own... Actually, I can move through that, can't I? The only problem is now, Wolf's in a terrible spot to really be useful, unless I go upward. But yeah, I agree, the axe is definitely the scary one. And I did have you wait your turn. But we can gang up on him. Just a question if the crossbow can actually get a shot off if I move both of them down. Which I don't think I want to do, especially since he doesn't have a shield. I think I like you covering, then hopefully these two, and maybe my spear can jump him, because he's really late on the turn order. Hopefully I can get a window to gang up on him. Yeah, I can kind of already infer that with the axe. That they do a lot of head damage, to say the least. Knockout. Huh. How come I can't do that, I wonder? I would love to stun, but why can't... Oh, it's because I activate that, alright. Let's see... It looks like it does damage to the head, though, which probably I don't want to do. I can knock him back. Oh, I have no idea what that's going to do if he pushes him into shrubs, though. And I would like to stun, but yeah, the stun would be so much better on him. And sadly I missed that attack. Now. Ah, dang it, I gotta keep in mind the fact I don't have the ability to attack him like I want. Hmm. That's what annoys me right now. I can't attack him. I'm gonna have 5 action points and no way to hit him. But in theory, that should be the same for him, right? I want to believe. Although that makes it a little bit tricky to kind of jump him. He did just move. And yeah, I want to believe this is a nice clear shot because of the hills kind of denied him from even attacking anyway. But so much for my intentions to go after Axe. 60% chance. I missed that shot. And, I guess that didn't do anything. That spear wall was pointless. Okay. Can't get after the axe yet. I do have, let's see, height advantage, which is good. Sadly, no reach to really utilize. I'm a little bit disappointed I can't reach him. But that might be a reason for... Well, the reason I said that is because this guy couldn't attack him before, like I was thinking. Ooh, that was a good hit, and right in the head where he has no armor. Lightning couldn't strike twice. That would have been a nice way to start. I will not be able to reach you, but... Is it possible I can knock you back? To kind of make it so you can't gang up on me. It doesn't help unless I move forward, which could... It's a bit of the same problem, but at least you have a shield. And he's getting surrounded. There's the axe attack I wanted, but... Now this is the big question. If I were to do round swing, that is likely to hit myself, isn't it? Even though elevation, at least in this case, I wasn't able to hit him. Even though it looks like... Even though that's kind of adjacency, that would hit him, wouldn't it? It might be worth it, even though... This is a tough choice, mainly because I'm not sure of the mechanics. Would that hit my own guy? I don't even know what the chances are to even hit, which is another problem. Oh, mine's 15% chance to hit. Now let's see, Hatchet Guy is going to get to go next. And if I go in there, then I'm getting attacked by everyone. I played a waiting game, I think. If I can move up one and then hammer them, although it might be better to go here, because then it might be a possibility to hit 2 of them. Yeah, that's the only... I would have loved the surround hit. Okay. He did not attack, that's the best I could ask for there. And now there's an opportunity to swarm him. I would love to attack him, that's just not a possibility though. That's probably what's if yeah, let's see. Oh, so that explains why he couldn't attack, because technically this is the adjacent tile right here. It just looks like, because of the elevation, that he was able... Now I'd like to knock you out. A stun could be useful, because again, he is surrounded, and I could get 2 attacks in. Helps if I actually hit. Because that's going to fatigue me quite quickly. He is panicking though, so if I can hit him, just get a hit in general, that will force him to run away. Nope. I could go in here and shield wall. I can't get a kill on him. Backing up seems like a terrible idea though. I really am thinking shield wall, if I'm honest. Just go in here, shield wall, and tank all the hits I can. Because without a doubt, he's going to take 2 of them, maybe 3. Okay, so sadly, my attempts to stun him and make him panic failed, so he's attacking. And I have a shield. Oh, that was hit on my head. That's probably what happened there. Now, can we get a really good hit off? That looks like a good hit to me. And I have a crossbow at almost point blank range, so this is the best chance to hit him. Still 63, but best possible chance I can probably get. And I missed it. I still have my spear. Oh no, he's gonna get to go before me, damn it. Thank God he missed, though. Oh, they killed one of them. Which is only because Randolph had to fail all his attacks. Story of any of these type of games, huh? And I can get 2 attacks in. Until that I need to start hitting. Nope. Alright. So sadly there's not much you can do there. You could stun them to get some breathing room, but we saw how well that's been working, especially with you panicking. And running is definitely not an option. Which one of these two is scary? Well, you're almost dead. You should, in theory, panic when your friends start dying, if they start dying. Start placing your bets if it actually works, though. That's the norm right now, isn't it? And he missed again, unless... yeah, this is going well. I need to start getting kills. And sadly, I still have to get through that dang armor, which doesn't help. He might die in a moment, though, if enough damage goes through. Good. Alright, new turn. He's hit in the woods. He can do a spin. Is it a good idea, though? Because I don't know if that'll automatically trigger if I try and activate. So let's see. Top, he's about to go. Their hatchet goes before anyone else. I want to make sure he dies. And 48's not good odds. Now, sadly, you have a good chance to hit. And he is currently wavering. The smart choice would be to try and make him panic, although I don't know how likely he is to run. My entire strategy of making this guy at least stunning him or making him not useful is definitely not helping. The more I kill them, although I won't be able to follow up any additional shots. Bit of the problem. That was a good hit. Running is a bad idea. I just don't know what the odds are with him hitting me. Staying seems like a bad idea though, but I'm just giving him a free attack. Okay, he's shield walled. I don't care about him. Ooh, that was painful. Now 24% chance to hit, 46 for him. And what's your shield looking like? Shield's still good. You're just not going to be able to do much. Well, that's unfortunate. He's the one panicking when I didn't want him to. Ah, that sucks. All because of missing those top attacks, I feel like, is really what hurt there. At least I'm hitting with the crossbows, but yeah. Oh, was that why I could shoot? Because he was hitting, not intruding or something? Let's see, he's exhausted. He's catching his breath. It was going really well. Just the one person couldn't get the damn hit in to save his life, apparently. Now the question is, because of that thing, I'm about to lose in a moment, especially with him in full panic, which doesn't help. Oh, and retreating from combat won't be good here because it literally have to move my guys off the map for that to work. I would have to retreat ahead of time, and oh, finally they're panicking. But I am heavily outnumbered now, over 2 to 1. Yeah, 2 to 1, with one of my guys about to die. Yep, saw that happening. Oh, he's exhausted, so he can't do anything else. It seemed like a good strategy. There was a few things I did wrong. Not adjusting my formation there. Definitely having a useless spear wall up top didn't help with my initial momentum. And of course missing the attack there to at least stun or at least push someone back on every single opportunity. That definitely was another thing. Just a shame it has to end right away, because that was looking very promising too. It's just a question on where could I adjust the modifiers. If maybe falling back would have worked out better to tire them out with their sprinting maybe. Make fatigue a little bit more of a factor. Yeah, right now you can't do crap. And yep, you're just dead because there was 2 of them. A few little things wrong there. We can easily fix it up though, but sadly that's the end of this campaign already. More due to missing those attacks. Since I'm wondering how... Oh, he's recovered. Okay, we'll just get him out. Let's see, and you can just retreat. How does that even look? Yeah, that's retreats with everyone, so I'm just wondering how to make one of them retreat. Just him. That's what I'm curious about. Huh. I am not sure if there... Unless there's a specific button for that somewhere. Of course, doesn't want to tell me. That might be useful to know when someone's close to death and I want to keep them alive. Oh well. It had some real promise there too. Maybe a little bit lucky on the axe attacks though, but I am wondering what little things could have done. Of course, I mentioned a few of them already. I'm just wondering, those would have been very minor things. To deal with being outnumbered completely, I would need a significant advantage of some kind, which I think the high ground should in theory have worked for me, right? And it also increased the chances of hitting their head, it seems like, with the spear. Either way, let's give this another try. since I feel like that was very much winnable there, outside of the inconvenient misses up top. Just need to fix my formation and everything. Since that was one thing I forgot about too, even though my crossbowman wasn't really in risk with me forgetting to do that. Ragnar. Lack the conviction to fight. So you're a perfect meat shield, you're a perfect fodder. Okay, don't think I care for those guys. A few people actually ignore recruiting. Let's see. You are interesting. And what about you? You're a monk. They are not used to physical labor or warfare, and you are uncertain. So we will get Alric here. Let's see, we'll get the Flagellant. He could be useful as a front line. And then one more, which might be Ragnar. Well, he doesn't really have the conviction to fight. He is used to fatigue. We'll give him a try, I guess. Now, let's see what perks we got. Yeah, that's the is that the Flagellant? No, that's a fisherman who has a death wish. That's the surprise. No morale check. That's actually a good thing, but still, I'm a little surprised by that. Here's a net. Let's see, what about you? Always acts first in the very first round of combat. Interesting. I wonder how I can take advantage of that. Double grip, so he enjoys two-handed weapons. That's more damage though. What about your accuracy? You got a lot of work to prove if you're going to take the wood-cutting axe from hands here. And what about our Flagellant? He just has no traits, which I'm honestly fine with. But what about his resolve? Resolve, understandably, is a little bit lower than everyone else. Alright, now let's get some equipment for these guys. I want to try the same thing again if it'll allow for it. Although, what kind of armor do they already have? We're replacing yours. Replacing that, maybe. And sadly, I can't take them off. I can't strip them until I get them new gear. Alright. We'll get 2 of these. Gotta be mindful of cash, but we have a little bit extra because of the cheaper recruit. We'll get these caps at the moment. And then, what is it? Straw hat for a ranged. How are we looking on shields? We got 2 shields, one of which is already worn though, which if I want to get a shield wall, I'm gonna have to deal with lower quality stuff. And sadly, this if I could have got some use out of the spear wall when I activated, that could have helped a ton too. But oh well. I don't even know how it actually works is a bit of the problem. Yeah, hatchet, that's really expensive though. As much as I would like to get. We are gonna get the bludgeon. What else can I get that's, well, closest I could get is an actual spear. So that is a possibility. Now I just need one for my guy in back. We'll take the bandage. Don't have to worry about food yet. Although, all this stuff's really pricey. Too pricey to my liking unless I want to give him a friggin' knife, which doesn't seem like it's what I want. Let's see, who has a good melee defense of sorts? 5, 3. You may be a refugee, but I think we're putting you on the front line there. Yeah, Spear Wall is a lot of fatigue as well, but it could be useful to stop, since I think it stops their movement forward, which can be a big deal in some regards, since it causes more fatigue for them, and then they get less attacks when they finally do come in. For that to really work though, I need multiple units, I think, to cover a good field of vision. But I want to see how it actually works, which helps with my decision making regarding that. Yeah, I think you are my volunteer for the front line. Congratulations, you may not have the resolve, so you're gonna have to learn it. You're gonna have to learn to take the hits. That's gonna be an unfortunate case there. And what's your skill? Let's see, attack skill 57, 59. So you are decent there. I'm just more wondering who's going to be in the middle. He's sadly not the one with the Death Wish. Surprisingly, it's the fisherman that has the Death Wish. Which we gotta have something useful for you, so that way we can take advantage of that. We're not going to have an extra range unit, we're just going to be stuck with the one. Who's my other shield person? Because you got shield. Well, we're looking for defense, that's the main thing. So I guess our flagellant is going to be the other shield guy. Then it comes down to who's going to use the spear. Hard to really say what I'm going to be using the most. Well, you're 59. I think I'll have you in the middle. You're more likely to be in the fighting. And the spear hopefully help cover the flank a bit, maybe. I don't know ultimately what will... Like I said, there's a lot to figure out. And then we just gotta equip you. And oh yeah, let's not forget the armor. That's something I almost forgot about. Let's see. Do I have better armor? Yeah, 20 here, so that should be good for now. For you, we just need a proper weapon, which we do have the flail. Is that better? 1525. Ignores 20% armor. And increased chance to hit the head, which could be useful. Yeah, but not very effective against armor, though. Oh, 30% is ignoring armor. Well, both of them are 50%, I think. And reduces fatigue a bit, too. Alright, that's probably decent. Oh boy, he's gluttonous. I should check their traits, too, shouldn't I? Melee defense. So he can... -10 initiative, that sucks. But I kind of am okay with that to an extent. Sort of. It means he gets to go last, which means he can react and maybe chop the head off someone after they moved. Ooh, I like the sound of that, although that would be better for my crossbowmen. And Optimus, okay. Alright, now that that's all done, I don't think I have to worry about food yet. Let's raise their spirits a bit, even though it's more pricey now than it was before. And we only have one quest here with one skull. A bird is perched on Kettleman's, the treasurer's window. The man seated points at it. I wonder if that's how they got in. The brigands, I mean. I think they must have snuck through a window and then right back out. That's how they got away with my demonic statuette. Oh boy, that's not at all reassuring. The man slowly rises and stalks around the room. He crouches about ready to pounce on the bird, but the creature scatters before the man can so much as flinch. Damn. He returns to his seat, wipe his... Alright, sorry about that. Let's see, during his attempted I lost my train of thought. He returns to his seat, wiped his hands as he worked up a sweat during his attempted avian ambush. Yeesh, already? That was fat. You tire quick. My task is simple, sellsword. Bring my property back to me, kill the brigands too, if you wouldn't mind. Now let's pay. 70 crowns in advance and another 270 when the job's done. That sounds good, we get paid in advance. Gotta be mindful of the... If I can get extra troops, that'll help make up for it, I guess. Do I get one more? Well, Well, I already have someone who's fodder, so let's find someone who will actually be more long-term. No, I don't want you. Well, none of these guys are really appealing. Or at least they don't have the resolve, it seems like. Well, the monk has the resolve, just not the physical know-how. Yeah, I think just having an extra person would have helped in that last fight, so I think I'm contemplating doing that as well. Even though I already did toast everyone to celebrate the moment. Just gotta be mindful of my pay, though. Can we get just... Actually, I already have a knife, we just gotta get you some decent equipment. And what else to go with it? I could... Well, I already have a net, which I need to equip on someone. That could be useful. We'll stick with that. Leave them cheap. Leave them simple. And then let's not forget our formation, too. And maybe you can keep someone out of the fight for maybe a turn or two. I don't know how long this actually would last. And it also reduces their defense. That's something I didn't really consider either. Hopefully we can make it worth it. But you got a bandage there. Let's see. You have the bandage. We're covered on the bleeding. Let's get our formation set up. I want the spears on the side. Crossbowman, if he stays in the middle, he's not really going to get to shoot anyone very well. Not without friendly fire. I'm okay with him being on the side. And then we can try and work with that. I also like the axe that's hanging in the back to be more opportunist as well, but we'll see how this plays out. Now we found the tracks. I'm assuming this is, without a doubt, our bandits, our brigands, but let's try and actually get a victory this time. As promising as that seemed before, it's more likely I was holding back too much of my cash. Because again, another 7 thieves, which is pretty much going to be more of the same, isn't it? And yeah, the more people I have, the less likely RNG can screw me over, which is probably why I should seriously consider having more people to start. We don't want to go up in the high ground, but I do wonder if falling back might be useful. Although we fight around this hill, I think, if we can. They have 1 shield, or a buckler and 1 shield. And this time they have no heavy hatchet. We don't have to worry about a damage dealer of sorts. Just more of managing said damage. So we'll let them come to us. You wait your turn. How likely are you to hit them from that distance? Well, you're not even in range for one. But let's see. Gotta be mindful of fatigue though. Just not an easy way to know what the modifier is. Actually, I'll wait a turn. Maybe it'll give me a better chance to hit. And then I won't have to worry about burnings. Actually, how much fatigue is this to shoot? Yeah, I'm just... At least shooting will allow me to... Well, I'm going to burn a lot of fatigue reloading. That's where the fatigue's going to come in. It is a hit, though. Yeah, 20 fatigue there. He is going to be behind everyone. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, but at the same time I can fall back there next turn. Maybe I don't shoot next turn and just move him up there. And then he basically recovers almost all his fatigue as a result. We just need someone in position to kind of cover him for when he gets there. And they will get a lot closer too. At least if I tried to shoot this turn, they would not have been in range with the crossbow, barring me waiting. Now, spear wall. Okay, prevents them from closing in, okay. But they have to get in range. Okay, spear wall here is kind of useless though, is the only problem. Which now wonders, do I go here? Because I could potentially spear wall next turn. Actually, let's wait, see where they all go. Which should be most of them down here anyway. Yeah, good thing I waited, because maybe I can just attack them instead of shield spear walling. And you have a vantage point, which should increase the chance of hitting his head. Well, there goes all his armor anyway. Now, you can go in there and get the killing blow. And I will have the spear wall to kind of move to your flank or side to cover you. Dang it. That was 2 movement, god damn it. Because he went downward. Now, how far can I actually throw the net? Range is 3. Range is 3, and I'm thinking maybe snaring one of the guys in back, but I'm not going to have vision. Unless I can somehow snare him. That will keep me from getting flanked up top a little bit. Although he has yet to move either. I just don't want to block the path for my spear to get in this fight. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. He won't be able to attack if you go here. Maybe the net will be useful for reducing their defense. I hope that doesn't trigger a attack of opportunity, because I would rather go this way. Okay. I was a little worried there for a moment. But I like... This seems like a much better formation, if they can just funnel in, slowly but surely. Just gotta be good about my positioning to somehow outnumber them and swarm them, though, which is gonna be easier said than done. Yeah, 4 action points there. I don't want to move forward because of how easily vulnerable that leaves you. And these two are likely going to come up and fight you. I'm tempted to just wait it, because I don't know if spear wall is going to work there. Okay, dodge 1 attack there. Let's get you to the high ground, because then you can reload and shoot. Possible. Not the best chance, not the odds to hit I would like, because my own units are in the way. Good hit there. If it helps to start panicking them, that will mean the world of difference. And how likely are you to kill him? Well, we don't even know what the hit chance is with the stab. And then that's another 4 action points. Yeah, let me just... 100% chance and height disadvantage. You're like the worst person to throw it at, though. I'm more thinking about reducing the number of people up here, because there's actually now going to be more than I would have liked. I was hoping maybe only 2 of them with a good chance of killing him, but I'm not going to be able to attack him until next turn. You're losing morale there. I would love to see a kill here. Both of them are possible kills even. Especially this is a better chance. Ah, god damn it. It's happening again. Shield took the hits nicely. Now, you can get 2 attacks in. I would love to see a kill. Beautiful. Sadly, moving down doesn't help you, but it does apply morale penalties. And yeah, he's getting close to panicking. Good. Oh, and he just broke out of the net. I figured that would be a little more difficult, damn it. Especially since his weapon isn't really suited for cutting a net after all. Now I would love to kill you. And the odds are looking promising with you panicking. One more time, please. Yep, now it's going to snowball in my favor, especially when they start panicking. What's the best? I can't go up here, but Galshar should be able to get that kill. I'm just wondering if it's smart as a shield wall. Connect. Oh, blocking movement, so they can't move there. I'm just wondering how likely he's going to get attacked by multiple people. Damn good hit there. One more time, please. Can't win them all. Can't hit them all, rather. But their panicking is going to mean this is going to go amazingly. Now, I don't say... Well, my axe... Yeah, my axe can attack him, so I think I want to try and hit the head, since I think the axe naturally has a high chance of hitting the head. Ignore shield bonuses, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of fatigue, but I think if we can kill one more, this battle's all but decided. Alright, that did hit the head, perfect. And now he's primed for death by the hatchet. And I kind of want to... Yeah. Both of them are tempting kill options, but... He's already kind of panicking. He might run away if I can get the kill. I don't think it's enough damage, though. Especially when I miss. And now my odds to hit aren't all that great. Let's see if I can wait a turn to get people to move out of the way. Yep, he's not going to live long because... Ooh, I didn't consider that thing had reach. And he's my monk, so he has the resolve. And I can't reach him, so... We're just going over here. And nighty-night. There goes his head. And if I remember correctly, that's adds a penalty to their morale, I think. Or maybe that's or maybe I'm just crazy. Now they are completely routing. Now we just gotta keep hitting them to put the pressure on. All that armor did not help. You gain hit and dying works though. I had to hit the head, damn it. Okay, now they should be in complete panic. I just want to kill this one more for the loot and sealing the deal. A little unfortunate the first battle had to go so badly, but that was a few minor mistakes, and of course they conveniently were kind of funneling in on me. 2 or 3 at a time, so I didn't have to fight them all. Oh, and that hit the shield, boo. Now, I don't think I get a clear shot anywhere, do I? Ooh, actually I do, from moving. How likely are they going to try and kill him? Because Which one has yet to go? Oh, okay, they already moved, so... I think the smart choice might be to move up and try to find a better vantage point. Run them down. I want the loot. And this should help increase the odds of that. Nah, shield took the hits, boo. Only a 33% chance, sadly. Oh, it's because of his own woundedness. Is that now I'm curious, is that a bleed? He might just die if he's actually bleeding there. Oh well, we have an extra action point, so might as well try it. Battle is basically decided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think I can actually go there because of him. So this might be... Ah, that burns all my movement. Never mind. I thought I had a little bit extra to spare. Alright, now they're not going to run away. Or at least they're in panic, but they're probably more prone to attack me. Now, well, there's nothing left for you, basically. And can you get up on the high ground and get a decent shot without hitting friendlies? Sadly, no. So we'll do the safe thing and hope he doesn't die. Because if they can't run away, they're without doubt going to try and attack him. And sadly, not going to be able to get a hit in. Yep. Oh no, I got an attack on him. Never mind, they are in full panic. I was a little bit worried that they would consider not running away. Let's see, you were wounded. You might still get the kill there. Oh no, you burned all your actions. And I figured a knife of all things would at least be 3 or 2 action points, god damn it. Everything but a two-handed weapon seems like it's 4. This might be a clear shot though. Oh no, I'm blocking my own shot because I had to move him there. Oh well, more people I have surrounding him, the more likely he's going to get opportunity attacks. Or, yeah, opportunity attacks on him. And I don't think having build up fatigue just chase him is gonna matter for after battle. There we go. Sadly, he's heavily wounded, but that's mainly due to him not having a proper shield or equipment, especially since it seems like he was hit in the head. Good spread of experience there. What do we have for loot? Well, we do have our shield. Ooh, we get a brand new wooden shield. Untouched. I will happily take that. And a hatchet, I'll happily take that. We got some upgrades here. And now we need some time to heal at least our one guy, or at least have him in reserves, I guess. Sadly, no gold, considering it was a rare artifact. But decent loot that saves up on the cash, I suppose. We got ourselves a few upgrades. We're just gonna have to see how damaged my gear is. Oh, I sure read that. I just rushed into that haphazardly. Let's see, let's... Probably a little unnecessary, considering we just did this, like, within the same day, but it's a victory. I consider this a triumph. We succeed in our first battle, goddammit. It's worth celebrating over. Oh, Hans is drunk. That's fine. We're gonna take a bit of a break and see about equipment. What is actually damaged, with that said? Okay. I was wondering if there was an obvious way. Armor here is taking hits because he was the one who took damage. And it was probably already damaged to begin with. We can give you a shield though. What does... I think it's better just to give you the main shield, but we have a proper weapon for you. Actually, let's take a look at the attack rating. Because without a doubt, you would probably benefit better from the hatchet. 2540. Much better. And then was this knife 1525. I like the increased chance to hit the head though. Especially since if I can get a good head hit, then it follows up nicely maybe with the axe. Especially with the overhead slice. Yeah, it hits both the head and the body. Any opportunity I can hit the head's a good thing. It sets up nicely. Ooh, and I also have the pitchfork, which could be useful. And it's a surprising amount of damage for a pitchfork. Hello there, kitty. I thought you said you were going to bed, damn it. Go to bed. You were planning on that anyway. We are playing Battle Brothers though, and we got ourselves some loot. Let's get ourselves proper gear. Especially since you were lacking a headpiece. But I'm fine with you recovering for a bit. We could do maybe a merchant escort mission to give you time to heal. And we were just here. And as a result, there's not much need to worry about... Oops, sorry. About checking for equipment. And that destroyed my net. It didn't really do a whole lot, but I'm willing to keep that. Or at least get a replacement. And we'll get rid of the crap here. Don't know what to do with these just yet. Something I'm going to have to think long and hard on. Wine, let's see. I do want extra provisions just for a little bit. My food's going to basically expire after 4 days. I want something that roughly lasts that long. Ooh. That could be useful. It's expensive though, so probably not worth it yet. Now let's have a quick look at this mission. You look out. You look out. Alfred of Königswasser. You look out of his window and watch men load a few wagons with goods. Alfred joins you. It's a little confusing. It has to give him his dang where he's from every single time. Alright, Alfred joins you, 2 goblets of wine in hand. You take one and drink it all in one swig. The man stares at you. That wasn't cheap. You're supposed to pay for it. Or you're supposed to enjoy it. I like my version better. You shrug. Sorry, can I have another to get it right? Alfred turns around and goes to his desk. So, I need a caravan guarded to Brennenland. It's a day to the west of here. Pretty simple, right? There's plenty of crown in it for you if you're interested. I like the potential of this, as it means it gives my monk some time to heal, which I don't know how long he needs, though. How many crowns are we talking? Let's see, 150 crowns just for a 1-day travel. I don't know how good that ultimately is, especially since I don't know where exactly we're going. Sounds like a simple escort mission, though. And it is a day of travel, which how much do I have to pay everyone? That's about 50 gold, I'm gonna guess. I think more would be good. Interesting, I think it would be more... This one, you'll get 170. I think that helps pay with most of the wage, at least. And if we do get attacked by brigands, then that's at least some extra loot. Now, with that said, for future travel missions, how much time, or how much is their wage? 8, 15, 15, 5. So yeah, we're looking at 43 there, 51, 57. Yeah, that's easily 70 gold, so that was probably not worth it. But it's good to make note of for next time. And with that said, where the hell are we going? It's a day travel, I know that. Oh, it's right here. I thought it said it was a day's travel. Well, it might as well have been with how quickly time elapsed. Alright, the town's well supplied. Now... Oh. Ooh, what's this? A fresh, cool breeze is blowing today. And you feel it like it's a good time for the Wardens of the Flame to start something new. You call the men to gather around. What do you tell them? I'm assuming this is my ambition then. Let's see, let's set out into the wilderness, discover the unknown, and plunder it. I like the adventurous type, although it's more likely to screw us over. And we would kind of need quests to encourage going into the unknown, right? Yeah, this sounds like a death sentence. Let's see, we're now... Oh, this is my reward, which means higher paid contracts. What's this? Oh, discover a ruined camp. Oh, it has the objectives on there. Okay, that explains it. Discover a ruined camp or honor hostile location on your own by exploring the land, destroy it, and take the plunder. I really like this idea. It encourages not having to just mindlessly grab every single mission. But we do need a direction, so that way I know I'm not going to starve myself in the process. And actually, with that said, I was going to look at my monk's status there. He will need 2 to 3 days to heal. But otherwise, he's in good health so far. I'm fine with keeping him inactive. Yeah, and the light wound's going to recover in a day, which by the time we get into combat, he should be fully healed. But I'm fine keeping him in the back then. And with that said, let's have a look at some of these missions. I see one skull anyway. A man approaches from the side of the road. He's dressed in a peasant's garb, yet is guarded by 2 well-armed men. He announces himself as a councilman in the employ of Volkar, the trade master, a local leader of Brunninland. You were asked to take audience with the man. I'm all ears. Volkar restlessly walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. There has been an audacious act of thievery. The despicable brigands stole my crystal skull, which is of immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt down these thieves and return that item to me. He lowers his voice in an insisting tone. Not only will you get paid handsomely, but you will also set the worried minds of the good people of Brunninland to rest. Well, I'm okay with going and hunting down brigands. Let's see. Although, the fact it's a crystal skull scares me. Kind of like our last mission was, where it seemed like things could go horribly wrong. Let's see, what's it worth to you? This will make you a rich man, my friend. 60 crowns in advance and another 250 when the job's done. And what we already discussed, about 100 gold for a day's pay. And I don't know how far away the brigands are. That's something I'm gonna have to have more of an ear for. We need more payment once the work is done. I think I'm gonna try and push this. Okay. That's fine. I was gonna go out in the wilderness anyway, and that wouldn't have meet my ambition regardless. What do we have here? Sigmar the Elders crosses his arm and purses his lips. Ordinarily, I wouldn't ask some sellswords to guard a caravan, but my usual crew is a little out of it. Sickness, drunkenness, licentiousness, I think you get it. What's important is that I have an important cargo going to Cognenwasser. So the east, so we go back to where we came, huh? And I need someone watching it. I think I'm fine staying where I am. Although I could have asked about the pay, that would have been a smart thing. Oh, another trade thing. Volkar. Oh wait, this is the same guy we just talked to already. Who we kind of upset. Okay. Volkar shoves a sizable crate in your hands before he or you even says a word. Look at that. The cargo I need delivering has already found someone to ship it off. What wonder? He drops the theatrics. I need that taken to Cognenwasser where a man by the name of Olfert is waiting for you. Yeah, I think we talked to him already. It may look small, but I'm willing to pay good crowns to be sure it gets there safe and sound. You interested? Or is it a little too heavy for your arms? I'm willing to consider it since it's not a caravan. Okay, let me make the following offer. You get 9 crowns in advance and 9 when... or 20. That's not very much. Dang it. I think my mouse is double clicking on me. Well, I guess we're moving to another settlement then, which is fine. Otherwise, what do we have here? Oh, that's the barber. Let's see, armor. Can we see about repairing some stuff? Or do I have to take it off my... Do I actually have to take the armor off if I'm going to repair it? That's what I'm wondering about, although I kind of already changed out the damaged gear, didn't I? And everything looks like it's in peak condition. Alright. I was just wondering about repairing. Especially for something like this that probably could use repairing, right? Or is that not how I repair? Oh, there it is. To have it repaired. Alt pay. I am going to repair that. Ooh, that's expensive to repair. I am not doing that. But I'm happy with the armor replacement, which maybe I could put on someone. Ooh, and more shields, more headpieces. Oh god, lots of delicious stuff I would love to grab. But too rich for our blood, alas. Do I seriously want to consider another hire, though? Having more people would probably be really good, even if they're fodder, like a beggar here. I am gonna... Let's see, we got another flagellant here. Who's used to the pain. Used to long and exhausting travels. What about... Oh yeah, they're a little too expensive. Oh, crippled. Is his expected demise in battle. I'm not against that. But what about you? Brawler. Ooh, unmatched in unarmed combat. That could be fun. I just don't think he's going to do a lot of damage unless there's some equipment for that. I'm just wondering what would benefit a brawler. We'll get the beggar and use him as the fodder. I want them to at least be useful, and a crippled's not going to help very much. There, he will help cover our flanks. We're going to use him as the official sacrifice. We just got to give him some cheap gear we're not going to miss. Let's see. 50 armor. I'm comfortable giving him the tunic. But monk's robe should serve just as well. Would a pitchfork be good? Nah, that would be more of a support item. We'll take the bludgeon. It's about to break anyway. That gives me extra in the roster, although probably more is recommended, isn't it? But since I have no mission, I would like to try and find something on the way. Well, actually, we have no reason to go back here now. So let's instead wander around and see what we find. Yeah, okay, and I can pause easily at a spacebar. I do wonder if there's anything I can do here at these settlements or not. Goat pens. Nope, that looks like... Just gotta keep an eye out for something, I guess. Tracks would be a big thing. Ambushed trade routes. This seems like the perfect place for us. I'm glad we came here. Any cheap hires, though? Oh my. Considering they're sucked down on their luck, they have higher quality people here. Alright. Meanoff the Burgomeister turns to you as you look for somewhere to sit. Hoi, mercenary! How long has it been since you've slaked your sword with the blood of evil, cruel men? He drops the sarcasm and you figure you'll be standing now. We here at Dornan are having a bit of a tiff with some local brigands. I kind of figured that much. Local to us, that is. With their little rat hole not far from here. Obviously, I think the answer to this issue is to hire some finely armed men, such as your little company of good fellas. So does this pique your interest, mercenary? Or do I need to find sturdier men for the task? Don't need to insult us like that, we're the ones in charge here. Especially if your higher quality cell swords that I can kind of hire are kind of well suited for it. Let's see, what are you ready to pay? Ooh, I'm liking this. He takes a deep breath. Very well. This is what I'm prepared to offer you. It's 90 crowns in advance, and another 380 when the job's done. I am gonna take that there, no questions asked. It's better than all the other deals I've been given. So, accept the deal. We already got 90 gold in advance. Oh, I do need a headpiece for our new fodder, I guess. And extra bandage could be good. I don't have to worry about food anytime soon. And there's nothing else of note here. So let's get you some proper headgear. You're gonna be mostly a sacrifice, but I think that's fine. Actually, a net on you could be useful for that reason. You can throw the net, slow him down before he maybe die, and if he somehow survives, then maybe he can move on to great things. Although I'm not seeing any footprints besides where we came from. Drive off the brigands at Fallen Keep. Oh, east to Dorney. Where is it? Way over there. Okay. So what's the easiest way to get there, I wonder? I'm a little weary about going into the mountains, but... Okay, the game seems to think it's faster going to the right. Which I am not against. Do need to keep an eye out for anything else on the way over, though. Okay, they were just paid. Day 2. Okay, there isn't a pathway here, thankfully. Although, again, I would like to find something else that's not too ominous on our way over here, but looks like there's nothing. I'm just wondering if there's another path I can take on the way back. So we don't know what we're facing. You can't make out who you'll be facing. We know they're brigands. We just don't know the lay of the land. We don't know what we're fighting, and we certainly don't know... Well, we're in a settlement or near a building of some sort, so maybe we can use some cover. Definitely going to be more difficult because of that. Yep, they have the wall there. But are they going to be... They have no ranged weaponry, so they... I was going to wonder if the AI is going to be smart and actually hang back and let me come to them. Or force me to come to them. And we have hills here. And I can't see what's over there. And we do have the numbers advantage too, at least what it tells me. Although that's probably because some of them are hidden. I don't want to go forward though because that's going to give them the hill. Is it possible I can fall back? I am curious how the AI is going to behave. Yeah, sadly I'm not going to be able to take advantage of the high ground very quickly. But let's fall back and try and funnel them in a way. See if we can get some luck here. Or get some good positioning. Let's see. You have the net, you're my fodder. So maybe you might be useful for something next turn too, but we'll have to see where they go. And apparently the wall does not slow them down all that much. I figured climbing over an old wall would actually... Yeah, it literally says blocking movement, so how the hell they get up there? And look unhindered at that. Yeah, it basically seemed like they're completely unhindered in the said movement too. Alright, so they're all moving northward. which also looks like they're getting split up because of that. Now I'm a little more contemplating getting more aggressive. Just a wee little bit. I would like to use the high ground though. I feel like that defensive advantage is going to be great. Although I'm going to get marked next turn, I think, especially by the big axe. Good chance to hit him, and yeah, no headgear. This could hurt a lot if it hits. And he's also a scary target. 1 shield, 2 bucklers. I will love a hit. Well, technically I got my hit, and then some. There, now we have a massive numbers advantage, so I do want to put on the pressure now because of that. Sadly, I can't really punish this the best anyway, because of how few people were left in the turn, but now I really want to go down here. I do, and none of them have headgear up top, so I think my hands goes up here eventually, to see if you can one-shot a couple of them. Just a question on who supports them, because I would like to net one of them next turn when they continue to get closer, and as a result you probably wait. Oh, that's double gripped. Is that double gripped icon? Yeah, double gripping the sword. Actually, no one else is going to come in, so not until later. So maybe I can net one of these two instead and then give him a good fight. He is two-handed it. We need to be careful of that. All his armor's gone. I might net you. And sadly, I cannot jump you as I would like. And these guys have yet to move, have they? I think waiting is in order, because I do want to jump them. It's just a question if I can get a good attack on these guys. There, the waiting paid off. And that's 4 movement and how much to attack? He can get 1 swing in. That always freaks me out because it looks like I'm going to suffer an opportunity attack. 69, everyone's favorite number, so you know we're going to take that. Unless I want to stun him, which, yeah, it's hard to say how much, if it'll kill him or not. Nope, he is wavering though. And sadly, he's not going to get to attack in soon. Unfortunately. Which makes me wonder if I go straight into melee or not. I'd rather they burn the action points and only get 1 attack on me. Now, I would like to net. Yeah, this thing's a little more scarier. And then, yeah, you're sadly not going to be able to do anything. They can't move there. At least if I position Torbjorn, or yeah, Torbjorn here, he can't get surrounded. So I like this position. I just wish there was some way I can benefit on ending a turn with a lot of action points though, besides of course the fatigue. That's what I'm wondering about there, but let's see if I move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, only one of them is sadly going to get to attack. Unless... it'll be on different targets actually, but both of them will get to attack. Ooh, got a good hit there despite the odds. Oh, and yeah, and I was with the crippled too. So I probably should have shields walled with him. Bit split damage, but hopefully we can start panicking him a bit. Let's see, crossbowmen up top. And who's the first to go? The one up there. with a little bit of luck, he might panic by the time we get there, if we can kill 2 of them off. So far, that's looking very likely. Now, who do I want to put the pressure on? Because when does my hatchet go? Because I want him to at least get 1 attack. And if I go base to him, he's probably going to hit me twice. And at least conveniently, this gets rid of the fatigue. 61% chance, gotta keep in mind that I might hit myself. Can I move 1 space, shoot, then move back? Yes, I can. Hopefully that was a smart enough choice to avoid friendly fire. And yeah, the amount of movement he would have to burn to even get there is not worth it. Now, I would like to kill you. We have 2 attack opportunities. Yep, it's looking very likely. And they are panicking right now. I'm just wondering where is best to put them. Because I'm not sure what he's going to do. He might just attack me. Okay, the headgear took the hit. Okay, that was his 1 attack. And he just, yeah, well, it's 59% chance, but as far as I'm concerned, he's just confirming his own death right now. There we go. He should not have walked in there. Now, I get defensive, yeah, he is penalized, but I don't think I can move. Yeah, I can't move enough to really get a hit in to benefit. He's panicking. I would like to try stunning him just to know what it looks like. It doesn't look like it did anything, sadly. I'm assuming it missed. I really want to see what the stun does. Yeah, since it does damage, I should know if it hit or not. There, that's better. Broken nose, but didn't stun him. One more time. And now, my friend, you are all sorts of screwed. How do we want to murder you? I like the has a 100% chance to hit the head. Yes, please. Although, yeah, I think my hatch is going northward, so I'm not going to benefit from the convenient overhead swipe. Was that a miss? Well, it hit something, I think. It's just not going through the armor very well, sadly. There, that's much better. Nope. Oh, he tried to get out and failed, I think. Oh yeah, there is a combat log. I was really wondering about that. This is going to be important for learning. I'm hoping. And, okay, no attack on me down here, I think. I'm just trying to find where that net roll was, if it even shows. Mrs. Hands the dog. That is not what I'll have a look at this and see if I can find... Oh, fails to break free. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, leaving that open is going to be helpful. Anyways, back to the murder. Back to the eventual murder. Not so speedy murder, anyway. And sadly, there's nothing to shoot at, so let's get in position. Now, you are snared, which means you are easy to hit. I would have liked to hit on the head, though. Can you give that to me? Nope, there goes his armor. Now, die. Thank you. The murdering has commenced, or continued. And Hans is just gonna sit on the hill and taunt them menacingly. Because he knows he doesn't need to do anything else for this battle. Let's just hope we can justify that, because I want to see what this stun looks like. There we go. Now I'm assuming stun means he misses his entire turn. I don't want to kill him just to see that alone, just to see if it actually works that way. Even if it might be a mistake. Okay, he got out, and he missed. Now I'm curious. Oh, he is stunned for one turn. Yeah, he broke free. So it is literally an entire stun, or an entire turn he misses out on. It's a shame my attempt to stun failed on the last attempt. And they have not broken yet, surprisingly. Even though they haven't done a single point of hit point damage yet. Can I move sideways here? Yeah, that's not a good idea. Nah. Sadly, you're just gonna wait. You, on the other hand, Gizler is gonna kill him, right? Nope. Hans, if you had a battle cry or some means to intimidate him, this would be the moment. So we're gonna have our peasant, our fodder, finish him off. Well, he got his first kill, so he is no longer fresh meat as far as I'm concerned. He did take a little bit of damage though. He was the only one who took damage at least, and it was on the headpiece. Very nice. Ooh, very nice armor for the occasion too. And then our shield, ammunition. Oh, it's for all types of ammo. Okay, I was wondering about that. Tools. Medicinal supplies, gold. Yes, that makes it all worth it. Another two-handed axe. Beautiful. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Now, as much as I want to go back and cash in, is it a good idea to try to go through the mountains? Because I was really hoping if there's an alternate path back. I just don't know how dangerous these mountains are. So I'm contemplating thinking maybe going around here and then going to the left. And it'll give everyone more time to heal up. Speaking of which, yeah, you'll heal up in a day. You are fully healed, and you might recover your pierced hand pretty soon. I think the downtime over here to heal would be nice, but I'm just trying to think of the path I would go. Might go this way and then just take the long way around. Since I still have food, what does the tools do though? 1 point is required to repair 15 points of item condition. Okay, so repairs automatically. Will take 5 hours and require 3 tools. So, hopefully, I won't run out of tools by then. But I think we're just gonna go through these hills, not the mountain area. I think that'll just slow me down too ridiculously much. Never mind, who knows how much that hurts everyone's spirits. And it's also nighttime. Is there a way I could camp? There we go. I'm just going to pause it so I can read this. While in camp, time will go faster and your men will heal and repair their equipment at a fast rate. Yeah, and I have no one to kind of set a watch, do I? I'm just more thinking I don't want to go during the night. There, now it's daytime. Let's get going again. Ooh, interesting place over there, whatever the heck that is. Just a couple of trees in the middle of nowhere. That's not at all ominous. No tracks, no nothing. Although, oh, I forgot something important. I leveled up a bunch of guys, didn't I? Now, this is going to take a little bit of time as I have no clue what these perks are. Beyond the 11th character level, characters are veterans and will no longer gain perk points. Ooh, and I get to choose what stats to boost. Okay, there's a lot to think on here. This is going to take a little bit of time. Let's start with my crossbowman, the one who I'm probably going to set up as my ranged damage dealer. See if we can find something for him. I like the idea of additional experience, although I don't know if I'm going to live long enough to justify it. Oh, let's see, at the 11th character level you gain an additional perk point. This perk becomes inert. It no longer works. Oh, I get refunded, okay. I would like to get students. Students sounds like a really good long-term type of skill, but I don't think we're going to live long enough for it to pay off. Or at least there's that like, it's too likely, dang it. Let's see, recover, which allows for resting a turn. This sounds like something great for my axe, my two-handed axe, so I'm going to consider it there. Adrenaline skill, which puts you first in the turn order for next round. I like this because that allows me to set up for like waiting a turn for him to get closer, then have 2 turns to maybe pepper him with crossbow bolts. Whether my crossbowman is the one to use it, it remains to be seen. Learn to move on difficult terrain, which could be good for hills. Let's see. Cost for movement on all tiles reduced by 1 to a minimum of 2. So I can't reduce it to 1, as nice as that would be. 2 extra bag slots, so that's for utility. Upon receiving a killing blow, survive instead with a few hit points left. It's probably required I get this for all my guys, if they're gonna die. Don't need Colossus for extra hit points. Lowers the threshold to inflict injuries. I like that. A stacking 10% chance to hit with each attack that misses. Yeah, there's a lot to consider there, but without that, with crossbow bolt, I want to increase that, but that increases by 4, right? Okay, I was worried maybe that would cost me 4 points to level it up. Max fatigue could be useful because of how fatiguing it is to reload that. If I'm planning to go with adrenaline or whatever it was, then I might not need initiative so much. At least for openers. Hit points, range defense could be good for him, since he might get shot at. I'm wondering what would be good. Fatigue probably is ideal. And then resolve for when things may start to go bad. See, he stands his ground. I do like adrenaline. Getting him 2 back-to-back shots could be great. I like to think anyway. At least with how these battles can start off. Longer term battles, it may not be worth it. I just need him to have the skill to actually reliably hit though, which is why I was seriously considering fast adaptation too. Now, what do I want for my shield wall crew? What would be good for someone who's likely to take hits? Colossus sounds good. Colossus on all of them seems ideal, if I were to be honest. I think I'm just going to do that. Hopefully, I can get use out of it. Because if they attack everyone else, then Colossus does nothing for me. And now let's get them their level ups, which would be hit points, defense. Don't know if I care about attack as much. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think my middle one with the bludgeon probably wants the attack boost, and then the guys on the flank I want to give the more defensive priority. Since the one in the middle is more likely to be in the fighting. Now, with that said, let's boost up said attack skill. There. That's those 3 done. Now, recover sounds amazing. It could be. It also means he can go crazy with the axe, but he needs the action points too to really... He needs ways to build up a heavy amount of fatigue, I think. And honestly, the problem with that is it requires him to have 12 action points if he even tries to attack twice. And fast adaptation doesn't seem to help there because I don't want him to miss period. Pathfinder, let's see, 9 lives. This is the one that makes the most sense to me, since it seems like he would be tired out the most. I just need a way to... I just need really impactful abilities that burns through that fatigue, though. Or at least gets him tired out while still doing his job. Let's see. I'll have resolve for you. And then one more. Alric, what are we going to give you? Because you're the fisherman, you're the Death Wish one. Eventually I want you to kind of be in the thick of the fighting because of your Death Wish. What would be good for that? Pathfinding could be potentially good. Or rapid movement. If we can make you kind of berserker. I'm not going to look at the other traits, but if you can be some kind of ridiculous berserker, just go in there, that would be great. And pathfinding seems like a good way is to help move towards that. Now, hit points. I think going that route, we want to focus on as much durability and raw damage potential as we can get you. Then otherwise, we got some good stuff. We'll worry about that once we are looking like we're going to get in a battle, though. Now let's continue on searching, shall we? Sadly, we found little, if anything, here, but it helps to at least recover my troops, recover my gear a bit, with a slight chance of maybe finding something. Oh, there, we just paid everyone, did we? I'm not seeing a message anywhere. Sadly, absolutely nothing in the mountains. We're left wanting. Now, let's go hand off, and actually it'll time up perfectly. It'll time out perfectly, dang it. We can rest here for a night. We could celebrate our victory. Get everyone in good spirits, and move on from here. We saved Dornan from their bandit problem. Meinhof, the Burgomeister's desk is blanketed in dirtied and unfurled scrolls. He's smiling warmly over them, as if crooning over a pile of treasure. Trade deals everywhere. Happy farmers, happy families. Everyone's happy. It's good to be me. And of course, it's good to be you, Sellsword, because your pockets just got a little bit heavier. Indeed. I am happy with how you're paying me. The man tosses a small purse your way, then another and another. I would have paid you with a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. Someone's enjoying their wealth a little too much, I think. He cheekily tosses another purse, which you casually catch with the sort of an unamused a-bomb of a man who still has the fresh blood on his sword. And they no longer have their trade route or bandit problem. We did a good thing this day, and everyone's sleeping, which I'm fine with. Is there an option to just stay the night here? That's something I would have preferred, rather than sleeping at tents outside. And I think I have enough money to check for rumors. Oh well, I should have read what that original one was, I guess. Yeah, trade with barren land is prospering, my friend. Safe roads and full stocks. Let's hope it stays this way. Well, I kind of already knew that. I'm kind of the reason that happened. Damn it. I would like to have it in or something, rather than sleep outside. Well. Seems like a little bit of a problem in that they forgot to give us a proper inn to kind of increase maybe the morale or recovery of everyone. But let's see. Do we want to get another new hire though? Well, actually, let's take a look at my gear. How much can I afford them without, or how well can I equip them without having to rely on buying a bunch of new stuff, especially since most of this might need to be repaired. And we got another woodcutter's axe too. Which without a doubt I want to repair for some heavy damage dealing down the road. We got really good pieces of armor. Which makes me wonder if, what do you got? 55, so your armor is really good right now. If I can repair that, that's going to be good. Actually, speaking of which, let's find some more tools. It is pricey though, but I don't seem to be burning through tools and supplies too quickly though. What do we have here? Dyes. Oh, this is for trade stuff. Ammo, how much is this? 50 units of ammo, which we only have one at the moment. Actually, yeah, that's something to consider. Does this cover all things? Ooh, even throwing weapons. Alright, that's an important note. Maybe I should consider some throwing weapons. 200 gold. Ooh, a bow. I will happily take another range. Yeah, another range damage deal would be nice. Now, and also, can I consider selling some of this? I'll sell the pitchfork for now. See, dagger, we'll get rid of that. Meat cleaver, 2020. I'm just wondering, well, woodcutter's axe, without a doubt I want to throw on there. On someone at some point. Ooh, the sword, I think I want to try and repair. Can't repair it here though. And 100 gold for ammo, which I think I'm good at. Oh, it actually had my ammo count there. 41, I should be fine for a few battles. And then otherwise, food. 19 provisions a day. So I need a little bit more food. Which is going to cost me a bit of gold. So let's not get too ridiculous, I guess. But I can equip the new hire, though. How cheap can we get? 200 gold, it looks like. And what are you? Shepherd. Okay, so you are kind of a brave one. I'm willing to have you join us. Now, let's see what you're all about. Ooh, survivor. 90% chance to survive if struck down and not killed by a fatality. You can be useful. For what though exactly? Well, it depends on your traits, I guess. Who's a good range candidate? Because I just leveled you up, didn't I? Oh no, you're not leveled up yet. So we can give you that bow. You have the bow. How exactly does ammo work? So apparently I do need a quiver. So maybe the bow is out of the question for now. Because I can get ammunition, I just don't have a quiver. Alright, so much for that idea then. We're not going to have another range unit for a bit. Now, I kind of can't remember what I was giving you there. Although I would love to give this sword to someone. Just a question. Or we're going to have to consider armor quite a bit, though. 20%, 75% effective. Yeah, I think I keep the bludgeon. At least for you. What did you have before you had a hatchet? 110% effective against armor. That sounds like it might be better. And you used your net, which we don't have a replacement for, do we? Well, wrong tab for one. Nope, no net. So we'll get you some proper gear since you survived your first fight. If only you could just dual-wield weapons. That would be true of a berserker role I have in mind, but I think that might be a perk if it's a possibility at all. And we have some decent armor for you now. Now the new blood though, you get the monk's robe. We need to equip this on someone. And congratulations, you get a shield. Who gets the upgrade? Who gets the armor? 35. Alright, so one of these guys gets it. Congrats. And then, let's see, you have padded. And what about you? You just have crappy armor, so congratulations, you're getting an upgrade. Our party is looking better and better by the moment. We just almost forgot about a weapon on this guy. And I'll happily give you the sword, I'm curious about that. Riposte could be fun. It seems like it could be punishing though if I'm not careful. I would need really high defenses if I'm going to seriously consider using riposte on someone. Since it seems like I have to get attacked first before I actually hit them. Alright, oh, I forgot to check. Is there any quests? Yes, there are. What else is there? Mine off the Burgermeister. Mine off the Burgermeister is reading one of the maze scrolls. He angrily tosses it into a pile of others. The people of Darnern are rightfully furious. Do you know what Brigand, possibly in league with other vagabonds, managed to steal my crystal skull from us? Again? Eesh, these people have a lot of crystal skulls they're missing. The artifact is of immeasurable value to me, and to the people, of course. I think I did enough here. I don't want to do this one. But we'll see what pay is. He jingles a bag of coins. Ooh, now I'm tempted. This will be yours if you help me out on this. You are to receive 250 crowns when the contract is done. Can I push for a little bit more because I'm contemplating leaving? Yeah, it's 20 more gold. I guess I'll stay around a little longer. Although I am worried there's a lot of crystal skulls going missing. It actually wouldn't surprise me if both these guys who have that quest are both the ones missing it. Or they're stealing from each other, rather. Now, we just came this way and we saw no bandits or anyone. Oh wait. I'm going the wrong way, am I? Southwest, yeah, those were the bigger tracks. The tracks we saw here were from the party that went by. Alright then, although the fact these are big footprints scare me. Oh, there they are. There's only 7 of them, but why is the footprints big? That's what scares me. Oh, probably because it's a bigger party of 7 people. Since, to be fair, it doesn't really show my footprints. And chasing these guys is going to be a pain, isn't it? We are gaining on them, though. If only barely. We're almost there, folks. We're going to be fighting the hills, though. Oh, maybe not. Brigands! Just your employer had thought. They look scared, presumably understanding that mine off the Burgmeister's well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. Let's get this done. Oh boy, well we know there's 7 of them already. Unless there's some stealth mechanic that hides them. And we are in mountains. I don't know what this terrain is. Stone. Okay, so 8 fatigue. What about here? So this is normal, maybe. So, wait a minute, how much is this elevation? Okay, that makes more sense. What are we looking at, though? Hard to see what you're all about. No range units, which is another failing of theirs. And I would love to take advantage of this high ground. How do we best set up our formation? I don't know if this is too much elevation, though. Well, that's only 1 point of elevation. That should be good. We just need to make sure he's not surrounded, as I am going to be spread out a tiny bit. That's my only concern with trying to use the high ground. Is it may not allow me to get a proper line established. And also it helps to know which one of my guys is the berserker for the reduction in the movement penalty. Is there an easy way to check perks? Not that I'm seeing off the top of my head. Well, he's not leveled up. That might be part of the problem. Alright, so you get yourself in position, slow and steady. Now, let me just see which one of them is actually leveled. Alric, you have Pathfinder. Is there a way to know? Kind of remember which one you are. Because that's going to be important for planning out these turns. I'm not seeing an easy way to know, though. Yeah, at least it says there, which helps. But it's not helping with the fatigue very much. But yeah, he can hang back here and not get punished as much for moving around. Which hopefully could pay off well. Sadly, my crossbow is on the low ground, and not knowing the layout of the map makes it hard to prepare for that. Even though it doesn't really give me much of an option for preparing anyway. So I'm going to have you wait, so you can take Han's spot. Let's get ourselves ready. Yeah, I think I want you up here, but I'm worried. Most of them are coming downwards, so maybe you're okay. I'm just a little bit worried about leaving Gisela kind of isolated. Actually, I'll wait. If there's a window, maybe you can charge him instead. If he's isolated, that might work out better. Yeah, we'll just stay here for now. The bow is not going to be in a very good spot for shooting, sadly. I'll wait. Because I could do my 2 shots and then you can back up. I just don't want to risk the friendly fire while I'm waiting for Hans to move. There they are. So where do I put you with that said? I think way in the back here would be good. Although I gotta keep in mind, you're gonna have a hard time getting attacks in that way. With Gelshner waiting for you. Alright, we got the high ground set. And, well, it's not really much of a choke point, let's be honest. I just don't want to be up here when I'd rather have more. Yeah, I'd rather hang back a bit more. This could be scary. Because if I go up here, then these 4 are all going to try and gang up on him. I don't want to spread out that much. So we'll just wait. Let them get closer. So that's 4 movement there. You can go up there and do some decent damage. And let's see, that's 1. Yeah, sadly only one of you are going to be able to attack. That's the downside there. I'll wait. let's see if they screw up some more. Who's the best target? Well, you're the best odds, so let's shoot at you. And how much action points is this? Builds up some fatigue, so we do need to be careful. So we reload, adrenaline, and then we do it again, and then you just run back. That's a good enough start, if you ask me. And then you take a turn or two just to recover. I cannot ask for a better start, but let's now wait for them to screw up. Because that's what I really want to see. Especially since most of them are on high ground, so that burns an extra movement point. Most of them may not even be able to attack as a result. Yep, just gotta wait. Wait it out. Patience, guys. You'll get your blood soon enough. Oh, don't tell me they're all waiting too, huh? Up, hit the armor, so that's fine. We can recover from. So sadly, Hans is not going to get much of an attack this turn. And let's see, Alric, you're not going to get in a good spot to attack anyone either. I would like to queue and move here, because apparently that's in the opponent's control zone, which I'm a little concerned that's going to hurt me. Okay, thankfully it wasn't. Alright, so that's 3 action points there. I think that marks him, though, which is pretty good. He's just completely panicking, especially when his friend dies. Good. So I want to believe he's just going to run away. And then we can just focus the rest of our turns on these poor bastards. Just got to be mindful of turn order. Because Hans sadly is not going to get to attack anyone. And I'm worried about giving him a bunch of free hits. Which is why I'm more contemplating shield walling instead. Oh, that burnt all my movement, never mind. I get to do neither. So shield walling is tempting, because you're in the middle of all of it. And then, let's see, sadly Hans is not going to get to attack much. Next turn though, you can murder fools. Gotta be mindful, I am giving him the high ground now, alas. Well, that doesn't have to be the case. I could potentially push him. That doesn't really help, though. I don't know how to best make the most of this. Because I don't like the high ground I'm giving him. I like the idea of push him off, though. Sadly, you can't push him off here, though. Bit questionable, I will admit. I would have liked to have knocked him down more than anything else. Which is probably why I should have moved hands here instead. Let's see, you are my runner. No, you're a fresh blood, are you? Yeah, you don't have Pathfinder. That's something I'm really going to need to figure out. Is figure out where the Pathfinders are in my group. Well, that burned all their movement. I'm fine with that. Okay, a little bit of damage there. I'm fine. We got a damn good chance to hit here. Never mind everyone's favorite number. One shot. Beautiful. I would have loved to see his head come off, but alas, we can't have everything, I guess. And no one's bleeding yet. And it can't move there, alas. We're being a little too efficient killing them up top. Is what I'm afraid of. Now we gotta clean up the mess down below. Hands is gonna get a world of a good hit in. Well, the high ground is a bit of a problem. Gone through basically both armor points. Good God. He's not panicking yet though, so he is gonna get to attack. And he's not debilitated. Thankfully he attacked the one with the shield. How is that shield holding up with that said? Okay, we're still in good shape. Who goes next? The flail. And then basically the rest of my team. So let's start making them panic. Can we do that? Not easily. Although my odds to hit aren't all that great anyway. I do get 2 attacks, but I'm not optimistic about these hitting. Yeah, that feels like a waste of a turn. Alright, so Hans, hopefully you could deal with him, because my crossbow's sadly not going to get to do much. They are surrounded, but it's going to take a while before I can put the hurt on them. Good. That was blocked. Is there a way I can go here instead? No, that's all my movement. Alright, let's try for one more hit. Probably would have been better to stun. Try a stun, maybe. Yeah, so running away is not a good idea there. Do I want a chance hitting Hans, though? Actually, I have a knife. How easy is it to switch? 4 action points? Now, I think to try and maximize the chance of killing him, adrenaline's the way to go, but how's fatigue looking? Fancy, ignore armor, but that might not matter. I'm a little worried fatigue might be an issue here. But that was a damn good hit. Managed to ignore the armor that way, so it could pay off. And I can't reach you. But his friend's dead. Now, follow suit and murder him. Come on, one more hit. So that way Hans is free to murder his other friend. Dang it. Oh well, start moving up, boys. Let's kill them before they do actual permanent damage to us. Because sadly they are holding their ground. And I'm not liking it. Yeah, sadly this arguably has gone a little bit too well. And now, the few turns it took for my guys to actually get to the other side is probably going to cost me a little bit of damage. Now, I want to kill you. So, you're the best chance for it. There. And it demoralized them. Nice job, Hans. Alright, Swen. If you're still in the chat, I will let you have the honors of being one of my battle brothers. Which one would you want to be? Although I'm going to have to eventually name all of them, but... feel free to get the honors of picking. Which one would you want to be? Since you want blood, I'm going to assume you want to be Hans with the two-handed axe. Otherwise, they are completely surrounded. Now, can we finish them off before they... Well, they're completely routed, I think. Otherwise, I think they're completely panicked, so I want to try and kill them to make sure that happens. Nope, no, they're still... Nope, they ran away. Good. Very nice. Took only a little bit of armor damage there. And some more level ups to boot. What is our loot? Pickaxe. Our spear. Some flails. Pristine armor. And shields. Good. Took a little bit more time than probably should have been to hunt these bastards down, but we got it. Oh. After the battle, a man emerges from a tree line, clapping his hands together. I paid those men a great deal of crowns, but it appears I should have paid you. And now that all these skeevy brigands are dead, I can. Okay, so you want to be the backstabby guy. I don't know if it's possible or not, but maybe I can make you the one I want to make the build to be a berserker who just rushes in there. Not in the front lines, but kind of the flank. I just don't know if the perks will allow for it. Maybe I'll give you that honor then. And speaking of which, Kitty, if you're still there, if you haven't fallen asleep, would you be interested in changing your gender for this session, or being one of the Battle Brothers, as it were? Gender swap is the term I'm looking for, dang it. Come on, admit, you know you're interested in having a beard, assuming you're still there. You've always dreamed of it. Either way, what's this? Oh yeah, I'll pay 270 crowns for item. It was what was originally owed to these thieves, plus a little more. Well, unlike Swen, who likes to be dishonorable, I think we'll stick with the honor. I will return it, dang it, even if it's questionable. We paid to return it. Sorry, fella. You should have hired us instead. Now, let's find this one guy I was thinking. Where is my Pathfinder? Again, it doesn't make it easy to find it. And, yeah, he also has a death wish. So, yeah. Maybe he's not as dishonorable, sneaky as you want, but have fun. I just don't know if we could build him the way I'm thinking, though. But we're gonna try. And with that said, let's head to this castle, this keep here, and get some R&R with how late it is. And with that said, how much longer do I want to go? Since I haven't had lunch yet, after all. We'll try for one, maybe two more missions. And that'll give me some time to start planning with what I have. Contracts locked because it's nighttime. Well, again, it's a bit of a failing. I can't just sleep for the night, huh? When I moved to Oberberg, how do you pronounce these damn things? When I moved to Oberberg, I never imagined life here to be so dull and hard, but still better than working at fields until your back snaps, I suppose. Yeah, well, we'll rest here. Everything's going well. We'll see about getting some supplies. And along the road. Ooh, what's this? While marching down the road, we're sleeping, damn it. You find a man with a broken cart by the side of the path. He came to us, dang it. By the wagon there's a donkey standing idle and as defeated as a donkey can look. The trader looks a little better than that, and your appearance seems to have scared him. He rears up, backing away a moment. Have you come to take my things? If so, you need to kill me. Take what you want. Yeah, let's help you get the cart on there. Let's at least have some honor in this dark time, huh? The merchant is scared of your presence, but you quickly disarm him with your fear. A few brothers are ordered to get the cart back onto the path. They do it as fast as hardy men can, but when it's over, one of them cries out and doubles over. The trader, eyes wide with renewed horror, quickly offers you some provisions as a token of his gratitude. Maybe he thinks you'll punish him for the injuries. Regardless, the supplies will be a welcome addition to the days to come. Sprained ankle. Jesus, you're supposed to be hardy men. The game was just praising you for how How capable you are, god damn it. That's disappointing. Alright. Let's see about repairing some stuff here. If any of it even needs to be repaired. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it wrong. I can repair here, can I? What actually needs to be repaired? Well, that's assuming it can be repaired. That might be why I can't see it. Everything looks like it's in pristine condition. That gotta be a lie, right? I know it took a head hit somewhere. Well, everything's fully repaired. That's a bit of a shocker. We're doing well. Alright, either way. We have stuff to prepare for. And we have level ups to do too. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Were you the one I was planning on giving the bow to? 42 range, 39. A handful of them at 42, so you're good enough as a bowman, I guess. Can we get you the ammo though? Or at least a way to throw weapons. Do we have the supplies we need? Okay, there we are, perfect. Quiver of bolts. Now we have 2 range units. I'm a little weary on buying tools and supplies, but it will last me a while too. And provisions, 19 provisions a day. We're gonna need to buy some more of that. What is this exact? Oh, it's a provision of sorts, but it's just hard to say how long it'll last me. We'll get some bread. We'll get some food. Maybe that's what the 25 means. Let's see, will this give me 25 in fish? It looks like it. Alright, so maybe I should pay more attention to that white number then to know how much provisions it gives me. Barring, of course, spoiling. So I got the ammo. I don't think I could sell some of these bucklers. I don't need them. I don't know what else would be worth keeping. So I think I should just hang on to the rest so I can start planning their worth for me. Now let's get that bow equipped. There. I don't know. I'm pretty certain the bow is not as fatiguing. So I don't think I have to worry about that as much. And I just don't know the possibilities of the bow yet. So we'll just stick with what we already did. And with that said, maybe adrenaline could be good for you too. Actually, before I do that, let me actually see what the abilities are for said bow, dang it. Now, what are the actions here? 4 action points as per usual. 8 action points for an aim shot. Fancy. Ooh, and it even tells me the modifiers for shooting at long range. Okay, that's useful to know. Alright, so I'm probably not going to use the aim shot for a while. No ammunition. God dang it. Well, so much for that. I thought those were arrows. And selling them does me no good. Oh, and that was just regular ammunition, wasn't it? This is getting better and better. I'm just rapidly burning through my ammo now. Or burning through my money. There's that goddamn quiver of arrows. Oh well, at least I'm gonna get paid a little bit of money when I head back to town or hand in the quest. And that's the bolt still, dang it. There we go. Problem solved. Now let's sort out our food. Let's go get paid now, and then we'll worry about the rest of this later. And we'll just give you adrenaline, because I think that can work really nicely for rapid firing. Now, that was a bit of a run, alas, and we didn't see anything interesting at the same time. But let's return it. Maybe we'll get lucky and spot something along the field. It's not looking likely though. Not looking likely at all. I'm probably gonna have to stop pretty soon anyway because my sword's starting to get sore on me, dang it. A bit of a problem there, but it's been a while since I had to do anything heavy commentary for long periods of time regardless. And there's our money. We're all set. Meinolf the Burgomeister takes the crystal skull from you, hugging it close as though he's retrieved a lost child. His eyes get a little teary just looking at his artifact. Oh boy. Thank you, Sellsword. This means a lot to me. I mean, the town. Oh boy. Let's see. He pauses as you stare at him. His eyes bounce to a corner of the room. Our gratitude, Sellsword. Yeah, probably should have let the other guy have it. He's definitely not the trustworthy type, huh? If only there was like additional ways to understand the true value of that dang skull before making a judgment, but no, not really. Doesn't seem likely. I got good provisions for 3 days. I am gonna... Who is gonna get to benefit from our giant axe? I think our berserker Swen might enjoy that for the time being. We're just gonna have to get it repaired though. That's the only problem. But I think giving you the axe could be nice. You're a Pathfinder. Oh, it is really expensive though. 6 action points. Might not... Yeah, unless I have a way to move really rapidly or reduce that cost, it's not really worth it. We'll just give you the most damaging single-handed weapon we can find, which is probably just a hatchet. And then, because of that, I do want to give you a shield. Something that reduces max fatigue could be useful. Plus 10 melee defense. Yeah, buckler can be good and you're not penalized as much for fatigue. Oh yeah, and you leveled up too, I didn't notice that. What the hell are you gonna be though? You were supposed to be my sacrificial fodder, and I don't... And now... You're kind of moving up in the world, dang it. Actually, let me look at perks this side. I already got 3 juggernauts. Recover. Can I make you a Pathfinder as well? Does that seem like a ridiculous idea? Crippling Strike? Crippling Strike could be fun. That just means you would need to likely hit things frequently for that to likely happen though. I'll go with Crippling Strike. I don't think I'm going to get much value. It's going to be tricky to get value out of it though. Maybe a little bit. Now, what else do we give you? You were meant to be sacrificial fodder. Although we kind of need to build up your resolve too a bit. Because you're not exactly trustworthy. And let's celebrate this moment, huh? Keep morale high and keep an eye on my price. Or my income. And there's nothing else here for me. Anything that sticks out I want to buy? Nope, I think we're good. Do have to look into getting more tools though. Otherwise, where do I want to go? I already explored up north. There's nothing south. We are quite literally on the south portion of the map. The only place I could think of is maybe go to Windwatch, but we just came up here. Doesn't really help me all that much. And I don't want to go southward. We'll see if there's a caravan that we can find, maybe to go somewhere else. that might encourage me to go somewhere new while we're staying up. Alright, what do we have? No quest, no anything here. Even after a few days. We do have an armor though, and what's this? Good harvest. So maybe we can buy some provisions here. 33 gold for provisions, worth 50. I'm just wondering what else is discounted. Yeah, lots of wine here. But that is a bit pricey. I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll just stick with the 2 grain. Hope it doesn't spoil too quickly. And go from there. Now I want to repair his hatchet if it's not too pricey. Ew, never mind. That's too pricey. Especially since I'm not using it yet. And what are you? Barber, okay. Temple. Tavern. I can heal the sprained ankle, which... that should heal over time. 1 to 3 days. If I can find a caravan mission, that might be good. But let's start heading east then. I don't want to head north because I already checked that mountainside, damn it. Train caravan. Ooh, I could have interacted with it. Which may even mean attacking if I so wish, but we're not going to worry about that. And it's almost nighttime. There's probably no reason to actually rest. I could probably just keep moving. It just makes sense thematically unless I'm trying for a nighttime assault somewhere. Ooh, a harbor. Although I don't want to burn more money for now, so let's not worry about that. We do have a mission. Wolford of Conoweiser shoves a sizable crate into your hands before he or you even say a word. Please tell me it's going back to the other guy who just gave us this mission. Look at that, the cargo I need delivering has already found someone to ship it off. What wonder. I need that ticket to Abundant Land, where a man by the name of Sigmar Elder is waiting for you. It may look small, but I'm willing to pay good crown to be sure it gets there safe and sound. How many crowns? I could pay this, I guess. But we're just going back and forth, damn it. I'm just wondering how much... Let's see if we can get paid more. Nope. We're gonna go east instead. Yeah, isn't that already toggled on? Okay, it is on. We'll just rest here. At least this way it'll be easier to see if there's tracks or anything during the day. And maybe it'll help with recovery a bit. Alright, so where do we want to go? We can go to Sandwick. I think we'll go to Wollen Latch. Or Wollen Latch. And keep an eye out for anything. Especially some interesting areas that might hide something useful. Since I might... yeah. Since I am inclined to go into the fog of war a bit. We'll see what happens. Well, of course, being on the main road means things are quiet, which is fine. It just gives me more time to recover my guys. How much longer? 1 to 2 days, so you'll recover soon. Oh, only contracts by a noble house owning this fortification are available here. Okay. So what? Oh, this is a keep. So sadly, no quest. What is this? Ooh. We can get dogs. But dang it, I don't have the money. Oh wait, warning accessory slot. Scouting, tracking, or running down and routing enemies. I'm excited, but I don't have the money just yet. At least I'm comfortable with. Ooh, what if... yeah, I'll have to take a look at this when I stop the stream, if any of that's worth getting. But at the very least, that just means more people or more dogs we can hire recruit later on to our cause. Now, where do I want to go? Because there's a lot of stuff north. We're just at... Sadly, if I go this way, there's absolutely nothing for me for a while. I would like a mission of some kind, dang it. Oh well. Actually, let's go to Sandwick's there, see if we find any jobs down there before we venture up north. And this will be a good way to end off the stream if we do get a mission. And I have at least a decent amount of cash to pay everyone for the time being. We just need to find more work. And hopefully, a place like this might have some bandit problems for us to help deal with. But the train caravan says otherwise. A boat with fishermen has been lost at sea during a storm. Both fresh fish and willing recruits are a rare sight. 2 skulls, this could be dangerous. As you enter Hagen, the merchant's room, he and one of his servants are nailing the box shut. Good seeing you, sellsword. One moment, please. No, idiot. Hold the nail the right way. I know I hit your thumb before, but I won't do it again. His servant reluctantly holds the nail while the man hammers it home. Finished? He wipes the sweat off his brow and looks to you. I need this crate here delivered to Dornan about a day northwest by road. It's going to Burnett of Dornell. Oh, it's going to Burntel of Dornan. You know him, right? Alright. Oh, I'm getting all thrown off again, dang it. Alright, maybe you don't know him. What I do know is that this may not ordinarily be your line of work, but I'm willing to pay some serious crowns for you to see it through. That's your real business, right? Earning some crown? And he said it was northwest, was it? Or where exactly? Yeah, northwest. Basically back where we came. Let's talk money first. 260 crowns when it's done. It's a simple enough task. Although with 2 skulls means we're probably going to get attacked, aren't we? Now, where is the place? Way back over here, goddammit. I should have known that, but of course. I guess the game is just saying I should go to Windwatch in that case. And now, how's everyone's morale? Eagerness? Content? Content? Yeah. Let's see, they enjoyed the visits and all that. Let's see. Nothing negative yet, but I'm more thinking of resting up for a night, as dumb as that may sound for mechanics. It would be nice if I could use an inn. That would help with spirits a little bit. And recovery. Now that it's daybreak, let's head over there. They said it was a day and a half, alas, so it's going to take a while to go on over, but maybe we'll take a detour to get there, which might prompt a little bit of excitement. Yeah, not liking all this running around, but I guess it was to be expected, especially if I were to get a caravan or even just a mission to go to these 2 places. But hopefully everyone's spirits can stay high well enough for us to get there. Since it's going to be pretty boring with nothing going on, so we're going to have to look into finding some combat. Okay, there goes in about 100 gold there. So we have about 2 days worth of paying people. And I think I'm content to just leave the money there for paying them. And of course, pretty boring mission. I was kind of hoping we'd take a detour. And it took us basically half the day's worth. Perfect. Bertel of Dornell is waiting for you as you enter the town. He hurriedly takes the cargo off your hands. Oh, I did not think you would get here. His grubby fingers dance along the chest carrying the cargo. He turns around and barks an order to one of the men. They step forward and hand you a satchel of crowns. And what is this? Ooh, a drought. Good thing we bought excess food. Not that it matters. And since it's nighttime, I guess we'll make our way up to Windwatch, damn it. I was contemplating not doing it before, because there was nothing up there, damn it. But we'll see what happens. Oh, actually, I never did check. What did this do? Time will go faster, and men will heal and repair their equipment at a faster rate. Oh, along the road. We're not even moving. A man walks the road with a shovel bobbing over one shoulder and a sack of dirt swinging in the other hand. When you inquire as to what he's doing, he says he's just buried his brother and he's on his way back to Gronefester. The sack holds some of the dirt where his kin was laid to rest. Respectable. The man looks weary. As weary as a man who has buried his sibling would understandably be. Perhaps sensing your pitying gaze, he asks if maybe he could stay with your company for a time. This is going to go badly, isn't it? You sit about a fire. Much talk is made about this or that, but the traveler gets a little skittish and you ask what is on his mind. I've heard rumors of graveyards turning up earth empty. They hanged a man out in Setel for grave digging, and unfortunately they kept finding deadless graves out anyway. Now I'm no superstitious man, but the way I hear it, the dead is stepping out from the ground. What you heard is true, huh? What you say is hearsay. We haven't seen undead yet. They're just a myth. The undead, magic, it's not real, right? Woo, yeah, I suppose you were right. Dead walking earth? Ha! I'll leave such ideas to the children. Alright, daybreak, let's get going. And see if we can actually get there by daybreak, or before nightfall. And let's see. My tools and supplies. Oh. Oh boy, we got company here. I don't even know what those things are, and there's 9 of them. It'll be a good way to end off, maybe. Is there a way I can actually defend myself in preparation for that, though? Because, well, actually, if they outnumber me, let me try going to mountains for a better defensive advantage. If I can make them come to me. I'm just wondering if I can utilize the terrain to my advantage somehow. Okay, they've seen the following. Probably might have been smart to run, but I am wondering if I can use terrain to my advantage. Which sadly we're on equal footing, damn it. Although backing up is not a bad idea. I don't know what the heck these things are. They're like werewolves of sorts. They don't have armor, which means they could die easily, but again, terrain. If we could back up here, that'd be great. I think this... Yeah, the reason he's going first is because of his trade, isn't it? So how much movement was that? 3, 4... So we already know there's a handful of them. I'm just wondering about how much movement they just burnt there. How many action points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that was just 10 points of movement they just burnt. I don't think there's much of a way I can... Well, let's get you in position either way. I don't think I'm going to be able to fall back like I want. And this is not elevation, is it? No, it's not. So that's not very helpful for me, dang it. Not unless they go down on the flank. At the very least, only 2 of them can attack me without getting penalized, so maybe this is still a decent spot. I just gotta move hands somewhere useful. I still would like to fall back though. At least that way I'll burn all their movement. At least some of my guys. Yeah, my range units will have the high ground at least. This might be a better compromise for me. And Swen, you're a Pathfinder. Let's get you in position. Or something. I don't know what yet. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. This is one spot. This is where they can get a good advantage on me if I'm not careful. I'm hoping they actually can't reach my archer, though. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Oh boy, this may backfire because of movement. Yeah, this might... Well, I still have another turn to maybe back up. But this is not at all good. Because yeah, if he goes there, he can get swarmed by 3 of them. And he can't move any further because of elevation. Let's just hope these things don't hurt too hard. Because one of them might get an attack on me, especially if they have like pathfinding traits. That allows them to ignore the elevation. But at least we got some height disadvantage, so it's going to be a little tricky, but they all basically moved. I'm just contemplating waiting so I don't burn too much of my fatigue. Although a chance to hit is, if I can hit, that would be nice still. Yeah, I think I wait till they get closer. At least get on even plane. Now, you are the Pathfinder. Let's see. Yeah, Swen, you get moving up there and get ready to help cover them. And how do I... 17%? Wow. Are you really that terrible at the bow? Or is there something I'm not privy to? Yeah, I guess it's just his terrible accuracy, maybe. That is not a good sign. I'd rather have the crossbowmen on there. Well, we're gonna have to find a better spot for you with that said, huh? If only I had told him to wait instead so he could have taken that position. Well, maybe if I hit him in a clump, there's a chance that even if it misses, it might hit one of them. So we're just gonna wait and see where everyone can get to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. We'll just go here and you can make it there. Good. I was hoping to maybe get up on more elevation, but not this turn at least. I just don't want them having a high ground, if I can help it. Although I am curious if they can actually jump down here or climb up walls, or even attack him. That's what scares me most. Because apparently it is impossible to actually move through that spacing. Now, let's shield wall. Let's prepare for whatever the heck they have in store. Okay, so they're not climbing down there, at least. 13% chance. What the heck? Oh. Line of fire blocked, okay. That makes a little more sense, but I think we're going to wait for that 1-2 combo. If we can allow for it. Because only 1 or 2 of them can actually attack, right? Just because of his positioning. Oh, never mind. At least you made it easy for Hans. I do not want to give him the high ground. But if I can fall back, that would be great. Alright, just hang in there, Swen. We'll find a good spot for you. Especially if your Pathfinder giving you a good spot. Well, we finally have some chances to hit. It was terrible before. Now, I gotta be mindful to scatter maybe hang friendlies. So let's not get too carried away. Although, terrible shots still. And he's burning fatigue quickly. Got the high ground. One good swipe could do a lot here. Oh, he's panicking, so they do feel fear. It was a good hit though, but how do we take advantage of it? Especially with that miss. I don't want to risk not having shield wall up because I don't know what kind of damage they can do. In fact, what damage did the shield take? Almost nothing. So yeah, try and tank these hits a bit. %. There's a good odd. And actually, let's see what kind of hit we get first before I do adrenaline. Now, we get to do it again, folks. At least next turn. Sadly, that didn't do much. Burned too much movement. There. Slay our first beast. Now, let's see if the rest of them are as scary as I think. Oh, that's shrubbery. They can actually move there. I thought it was a tree stump. This could go bad if I'm not careful. Thankfully, we can get the jump on him still. Ooh, he just shredded right through that armor. 20 points of armor damage immediately gone. Oh, it is blocking movement. Yet they were able to move through it, damn it. Oh well, let's at least make it so he's the only one that can get in then. %, chance, maybe a stun. Ah, missed. And sadly, Swen's in a bad spot to be useful here. But we can shield wall. Keep the friends from getting into position. Now, kill him and you'll live. The trick is actually killing him, though. Good. Hans can move on up and still get an attack, I'm hoping. Good. Not the best odds, but good. Finally got a hit on the bastard. 2 hits. Beautiful. Saved his sorry ass at least. Because I'm just wondering, because yeah, if this blocks movement, I'm just wondering how he actually got down there. That's what confuses me. That blocks movement. I'm a little confused by that, but let's not dwell on it too much. How's your shield holding up? 91. I'm contemplating keeping you defensive again. He's crippled. And just shield wall. Yeah, and I had you wait, so you should be in a position to start murdering fools next turn, hopefully. Of course, they decide to ignore going through my field. Was it my field there? All right, we're still doing our okay. You have horns on you. Are you like a leader unit or something? Sadly, I don't have an easy way to actually hurt you, though. Oh, I can get one slice off. And he missed it. Good hit there. Now, just gotta be careful. Swen could get in trouble there. Especially if he misses like that. Ooh, you almost one-shot him. If only. Now, where do you go? Oh, you probably go there and try and support. Wait, oh, I thought you died. I thought you died, bastard, or is that another one? You gotta stop sneaking in there in ways that I don't understand, damn it. Let me see, can we get a good hit? Okay, that just straight up killed him. Beautiful. Now let's save Swen. We got 2 attacks. Come on, 75% chance. Those are Khemri odds. Nope. Sorry, Swen, you're dead. So I'm gonna proclaim. 69, let's see. 68. 17. I don't think I'm going to try reloading. I'm going to burn too much adrenaline doing that, or fatigue. So you get to go first, and hopefully you'll be able to kill the bastard. Let's see, what are the odds? 10% on you? Those are not good odds at all. Alright, he's panicking. So I'm gonna hope he's gonna run, attempt to. Damn, now we're hitting those 40s. Very nice. I really want to kill you. Sadly, I didn't do it, but it might cause a panic. 1 down. Give me 1 more. Double kill, please. Yes. Even the crossbowman knows how to fight. Oh boy. You somehow survived, Swen, if only barely. Oh, I have to move down. I missed the attack. Now, can we finish these things off? Now if we keep missing the good odds. Alright, so you cannot do anything, so we'll just have you hang back. Not chance of random hit killing you. And Hans, you would not have been able to get up there anyway. No, that would have took you 4 movement. Ooh, it looks like they have money bags, so we might get something off them once we win this battle. And let's see. You're dead. Goodbye. Now we just take out what looks like to be the leader. Just gotta be careful. This is likely gonna hit my own... Oh no, never mind. He's fatigued. Make him panic. Make him bleed. Feasted, huh? Oh, he feasted on the corpse of one of his brethren, it seems like. And that buffed him up or made him berserk. Sadly, he's not going to get to enjoy it very much. And that's not going to allow me to actually get in there, dang it. To get the attack, I want to finish him. He's panicking. And what did we just... Broke his nose. Which I don't know what exactly that does to him. Now just recover. Or worry about the... Well, might as well reload the bolt, but still. You don't have the action points anyway. Don't worry, Sorel, you're fine. No need to panic. And the archer finishes him off. Beautiful. A little bit of damage. Let's see. Cut leg muscle. So Swen took a little bit of damage. But he will recover. He just loses a lot of his initiative though. That was effective. What the heck did we get? Worth 200 gold. It sounds good, but now we have to find a place where we can actually sell it. Now, let's continue on our trek maybe. And then we'll end off the stream there. That was a good victory to end off on. Just a shame my strategy on fighting on the high ground didn't really help me all that much, damn it. I would like to take advantage of the terrain too. Alas, wasn't meant to be. I thought I could be clever and all that. Anyways, we got plenty of provisions. Hopefully it's not going to spoil soon. It'll last 2 more days. I want to make it into the settlement there. I don't think we have to worry about bandits or anything attacking us. This calls for a celebration, and it's another fortification, which probably means there's not much in missions here. And everyone's sleeping. So let's just camp for a night and have a quick look. And finish off there, and it looks like I'm going to need some supplies. Alright. It's now daybreak. What do we have here? Only by noble houses, unfortunately. We got another kennel. Worth 200 gold, but might fetch some coin from alchemists. Well, if I can find alchemists, because right now they're not really worth it unless I'm in desperate need of cash. Yeah, buy for 313. I'm not buying extra tools, dang it. I could just use replacements or reserve gear to repair my stuff. And what about... Let's see, the Craven. Interesting. What about you? Learn faster than others. There's some useful stuff here. And a day-dally. Alas, no reason to stay here, but I think this is a good time to end off on the stream. They usually sell for 25 to 30. Oh. So you're saying I'll never get a better value on these things? That's a shame. So, wait for it to tease me on it being worth 200 gold. Oh well, I could save it for next time at the very least, since I'm not planning on going anywhere. But, yeah, sadly you're missing... Yeah, sadly this is the end of the stream here. I'm about to hop off. We're doing well for ourselves so far, despite how that originally started off, sadly. But I will contemplate my options and of course start naming my crew. So far it's only Swen who, despite naming him, nearly got himself killed. In his first battle ever. As his new identity, at least. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.